Yeah. You gotta. Yo, what's going on? You already know who it is. It's your boy Mulu. If you don't, I'm kicking it with the Lego man himself in the flesh, Jesse.
Yo.
Make some crowd noises. And today, we got some squad members up in the building. We got Day One Jake and we got Sandy Wexler in the building. Make some noise.
Come on, man. Make some noise for the boy.
Yeah. So tonight we was gonna have a special guest. We're gonna have two guests come on and they were gonna chop it up about some shit. But we got some last minute cancellations, is why we named this one. The show must go on because, we still gotta chop it up. Sandy was too afraid to get his ass beat on UFC on here again.
Cap.
So we ain't playing UFC, but we are gonna be chopping it up. Make sure that you share, get on your little, hit your share button, do what you gotta do. Let the people know that we are live and come cut up with us, chop it up, come ask us some questions, and be a person. So how's everybody doing today? How you guys doing today?
We great.
We just shot a video yesterday for a new track.
Facts.
Had a
that
show
video
today.
was lit.
Yeah,
too.
I just came from a show. We just did a little coffee shop show, and I got to hold my
Shout
little
out to
baby
Sneaker
cousin
Nerds.
for a little bit during Taylor's set. And he was killing it. I was like, fuck, I gotta leave so we can make it on time. So yeah, thanks. And these guys came out, and I was and made some noise and got loud, so I appreciate that. Shout out to Sandy Wexler for being the hype man in the crowd till he can graduate to the stage. One day he's gonna graduate to the stage. We're just waiting for that graduation.
That was my first Mulu show.
That was the first one. That was the first one.
Was the first one.
Man, you got to see me sitting down and shit. I usually don't sit.
Facts. I need to see that hype Mulu.
Yeah, we gotta get the stage popping. That way you can see me move around and not be stagnant. But if it was so comfortable in that chair, and I was in a coffee shop, I felt like I wasn't supposed to get super hyped.
That coffee looked fire, dog.
It was good. It definitely woke me up. Before that, I passed the fuck out on the couch, man, and I was like. Woke up
before the show,
and she was like, "Yo, you got the show in a minute." And I was just like, I could not wake up. I had the angry, scrunched up, like I'm not awake yet, face driving to the show. Got a coffee and then went outside, and I literally sat out there and just smoked cigarettes and drank coffee till I woke up.
I can't fuck with coffee, man. It goes through me, bro. Through me.
Your gut learns to bear with it after a while. You gotta train the stomach, man.
Heard that one.
But no. Yesterday we were shooting a video for a song you guys are doing with the homie Perp, who's not here.
Yes, sir.
Why don't you tell people about that track? When's it coming out? What's going on? Like, what's
it's in production now, man. You know what I mean? It's up to Nick to mix it up. Put his effects on it and whatnot. He usually gives us like 4 previews. So,
what's the song called?
It's called On the Block.
On the Block.
Man, shout out Perp.
Is it out yet, or y'all waiting until?
No, we haven't even released it. We actually did it at the old Bunchable
studio. Okay.
It's almost a year old now.
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes you gotta sit on songs though, bro. Like
they appreciate it more.
Everything on Ornery Kid are sat on songs. I think except for Lou Lament.
That's how I've been sitting on music. I don't really drop it too much anymore.
That's on Teaser because I was gonna drop them songs a while ago. He's like, you should sit on this one. You should sit on the. I'll make a couple more beats and then it was like it just had to keep waiting, and it was driving me fucking crazy through the whole process. I picked up some other things, but I mean, like it's hard to sit on songs whenever you're like, I want people to fucking hear this shit.
Right. I need
y'all to feel me, dog.
Right.
Like,
the second Jake makes a song, he's dropping it instantly.
Yeah, you got. It's all about having that discussion, especially with features, because people want to sneak it, and it just depends on how you're going about dropping it for real. I'm still learning out the best ways to drop shit myself.
Facts, bro.
Facts.
Our man Wolf's in here, not Wolf Jones.
We got Wolfie.
Shout out Wolfie.
We always know because
hey man, not only Facebook, we recommend you adding Day One Jake Sneaker Nerds.
Oh yo.
Shout out Sneaker Nerds.
Yeah, definitely.
Shout out Steam Dog.
Jake. Shout out to Wolfie, man. Most definitely.
Official Ken Love.
Who that? What up, bro? You're a new face from me.
No, that's what's his name. Fuck. forget his name. He's always in there commenting.
Hell yeah.
Oh, word.
Sorry that he forgets your name, bro. I
I'm sorry.
apologize. He's a dick.
I forgot.
Yeah, you are a
I didn't
big
even
dick.
know he was a frequent
My
chatter.
man
That's
Bobby,
my fault.
what's good?
I just be talking and not looking until people draw attention.
But nah, bro. As far as dropping music, man, I used to do that shit a lot too. Like once I make a song, like 3 days I drop it or something like that. But I stopped dropping it frequently because I felt like, if they don't see me as frequent as they're used to, when they do see it,
Yeah.
they might be.
But that's where you find your different
Better
lanes.
at-
That's where you get into like shit like the bum sessions, or you get into shit like just dropping little EPs for specifically for SoundCloud or specifically for YouTube drops, um, and just find different ways to learn the business a little bit. Shit like that, how you really want to drop a song, how you should be dropping a song. There's just so many tips and shit out there, and it's about making it what fits you. But
Facts.
definitely feeding your brain so you know what avenues are at your disposal anyways.
Facts. It's lessons too, man. You live and you learn.
That's the best part. It's the best part, and it's kind of the most frustrating part about music is the ups and the downs. You get these really super highs, and then you get this fucking like crash and burn lows. But if you love doing it, you figure it out. And
You gotta keep at it. That's right.
yeah,
Right.
if you don't keep at it, somebody else is going to, and they're just gonna take the spot. So it depends on how bad you want it, man. And where's the drive at? If you got some drive, leave some love in the comments. And if there's any advice that you have for people dropping music, or if you have any questions about dropping music, we will answer to the best of our ability. I ain't gonna sit here and talk like I'm an industry guy.
We know it all.
I just know what works for me, and I know what I've learned along the way.
What you need to
what I
know.
haven't tried.
If you $5.99 right now, you take my course, you'll be a millionaire in 31 days.
It's just $5.99 every week. $5.99 a week. I'll teach you everything that I know so far.
Do you want to, what is it, airdrop or air? What the fuck is that
drop
shit?
shipping?
Yeah, drop. Do you want to drop ship for Amazon and make 6 figures in a month?
It's easy. It's easy. Just follow my 40 course.
Nah, nigga, just drop your cash app.
I
love those scams.
So, yeah, but
Bro,
you
that's
gotta
what-
send me like your social
$5,000.
security.
I'll send you $50,000.
They be trying to get niggas
Just
out
to
here.
make
I'm
sure,
sure.
I always just give them my Cash App tag because I know they can't hack me that way.
Yeah.
And if they
I
ask
was
for
like,
more,
yeah, but I
I just
need
be
that.
like, "Hey, buddy, you know I know how to use Cash App. Like, just Cash
Yeah.
App. You got my tag, bitch. You don't got
all
it,
you
fucker."
need.
I
Swear, bro, I ain't even gonna cap. I'd be like, listen, you gonna send me $40 on Cash App or I'm reporting you. That ass, I put that on my
You go
mom,
straight to
nigga.
blackmail.
I swear to goodness, and
The
they
tables
blocked me
fucking turn.
immediately.
The tables turn.
Every time they did that, the perp this one day hit me up. I'm like, bro, I be around perp. I know this ain't perp. So I'm like, yeah, bro. I'm like, yeah, just send me the money. Right? He's like, no, you gotta send me something to make something. I was like, oh, I ain't got none right now. Why don't you send it for me and show me that it works? And then he was just like bullshit me and whatnot. I'm like, all right, bro, I know you're scamming me. So if you don't send me $40, I'm reporting you. Block.
He said it's a wrap. Fucking calling the cops.
I know you're scamming me. So if you don't send me $40,
I know some
I'm
people that
reporting
have
you.
fallen for some scams. Is it your phone? I hear myself. Oh wait, maybe it's my phone. It is my phone. But it says it's
Nice.
fucking silent. Look, doesn't it say it's silent?
Yeah.
It says it's off. That's why I was looking like I didn't think it was mine. I'm the culprit. Fuck it. Do something about it.
Do something.
Oh, he said stab.
You want to fight about it? Say nah.
He said step.
That Griffin boy knocking bumpers. Big what want to fight about it?
No. So what's going on? What's new for you guys? You guys got projects coming out? You guys?
I mean, bro, we're freelance right now. I be trying to tell Jake you should do something, but as far as for myself, I don't. Like, I mean, I'm working towards something, of course, because I have a lot of music like in a Duffy for our kids. Make it up. But I mean, it's hard to come up with, like, in my own opinion, like names and shit like that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, there's names I came up with when I was in when I graduated or when I was still in high school, and I just didn't use them because I didn't feel like there was a project that fitted yet.
Mm-hmm.
Like the one I'm working on for when I'm going down to Nashville in October, I'll be working on that and recording some songs for that. It's called Extremely Loud and Incredibly Dope. It's literally remember when Wiz was doing like Burn After Rolling and shit, and it was like all movie everybody was doing like movie cover art. They were just redoing shit. And This is gonna sound weird, but I saw a preview one time for a movie called Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close, I think, or some shit like that. It's a movie about a kid who loses his dad in 9/11. It's not funny, but it's just like. But like when I heard Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close, my fucking brain was like dope. Extremely Loud and Incredibly Dope. And I was like, that would be a sick ass name for a song or for something. And I kept it and I just never fucking used it. But he hit me up like, I want to work on something. I gave him the name. I gave him an artist I was listening to and the beats I was fucking with. And he sent me back some fire beats. So, and I just started writing to those. So we'll see what we get into with that one. I only previewed it to Tizo. Like I rapped him some songs off of it, and he's fucking with it. So if we got Tizo's ear, I think we're going somewhere with it.
Bro, we want to hear this, man.
I'll show you some shit at some point. I'll show you some shit. Because I do want to, I get excited as well, but I just don't ever show people the finished songs. I just be showing people raps if I really fuck with you. It used to be. It's not funny.
Facts. He's talking about the 9/11 shit.
It's not funny. I know it's not funny. I was just laughing at the fact that like I took a movie about 9/11 and my brain was just immediately like, just change the word dope.
He said, "Let's make something good out of
My
this."
brain was like, there's something in here. And, you know, I'm not laughing at your 9/11 peoples. You know, it was sad stuff. I would never do anything like that.
But nah, Jake, what you think, bro? You gonna do a project or what, man?
Bro, I really want to, bro, but like I just gotta get like right with myself. You know what I mean? Not like physically or like mentally or anything. I just want to be like in a good state of mind and have something that I can like envision like beforehand.
Okay.
Yeah.
To like put it together and like know what I'm doing with it and like I don't know. I just like I know there's a lot of thought that goes into it.
But sometimes it's just a matter of putting songs together and seeing what flows, and then the name comes to you afterwards. Like Ornery Kid, we didn't really come up with that until we had the songs, and like we're trying to figure out one of the songs' name was Ornery Kid, and it was like, I don't know, that kind of fits everything. It kind of, and then the album art was literally just a picture of me and my family. And it was like, yo, it just fell into place. I mean, Tizo was like, let's do it. So sometimes it's just a matter of making a track list for yourself.
Right.
And being like, oh, even if you start out with an EP, like 4 or 5 songs.
I definitely should do that for
and just fucking take it from there. And sometimes, you know, some of the best rappers dropped albums or tapes that it was named something random as fuck. It had nothing to do with the compilation. So it's like, just do what you think is cool, man. Be yourself. That's what you're always doing anyways.
Facts. That's definitely good advice.
So I think you're closer to something than you think. It's just sit on some songs, man.
Facts.
And let the ones that you got out breathe and focus on pushing those. And then you build your catalog up so when people catching the wave of what you already dropped and didn't get time to promote because you're dropping shit.
Shout out to my boy Dave Rosnack, man.
What's up, Dave? Hit us with a sub. It's like, nah.
Hit the subscribe button, Davey. Shout out to Big D's Diesel, man. That's my mechanic right there. And he's official.
Oh, I'm doing a contest. I know this is like a lot of shameless plugging, but I'm in plug mode. The R&R Cup. Make sure that you go and see the post on my shit on the wall and hit that little link. You can vote if you got more than one fucking email address, which let's face it, we all do. We've all done the free trial shit. Fucking log in and give me a vote or two. You can buy votes or you can just give one free vote. But as long as I'm in the top 512, I can be in this contest and actually compete head to head with other artists, song for song, and see if we can win something. And
show that love, man.
Bring a W back to the Bunch of Bull studio.
Would you say at the coffee shop, bro, it's just like trying to get that free trial on Netflix?
Yeah, exactly. Just doing the same shit.
Put a little effort into it. That's all.
Put your back into it.
Yeah, man.
You're already at the keyboard.
You know you got another card to use. So I'm good.
You got your burner phone and your numbers and shit like that. Yeah, just hook it up. Give me a vote and let's see if we can put Union Town in some spotlight.
Facts. Put him ahead, man.
The winner gets a fucking 10 racks of distribution deal with BeatStars, and then you get a TikTok video with Shaq. I don't know if I have any. I don't know if I have any TikTok songs that like. That's what my concern is for that.
That's some
I w-
exposure though.
And that's what I was looking at. I was like, even if I take an L, like if I can get in the contest and get a couple streams on their Twitch with all these people in it, people might fucking hear something and be like,
still
you know,
exposure in a sense.
you'd be surprised at what comes from it. So it was free. Yondo gave he sent like a couple people that shit. And I was like, it's free. Clicked on that shit.
I'm a Facebook Joe. I
It's
ain't
a
saying
free opportunity to win and get some exposure on a bigger platform. Like hell yeah, man! You should always bet on yourself, even if it isn't free. But you know, I'm Mr. Krabs.
Where's me money?
Where
I'm
SpongeBob me boy.
I'm gonna ask you 100
Sponge
questions
boy me
before I'm
Bob.
spending my bread. I need to know. And there's too much. There's too many scams in the music biz. So it's like, I got burnt once, and I was like, never fucking again. Like,
What do you mean? Explain. Like, how'd you get burned?
a while ago, I was doing relatively decent, dropping some songs consistently. This dude hit me up, convincing as hell, man, because like I was aware of scams, but I wasn't aware of how deep motherfuckers go for their scams until this one. So like, dude had a whole page. He had a video like him at South by Southwest, like doing a little freestyle video, all this shit. And it looked convincing. I was a part of a rap group on Facebook, and this was just one of the dudes in it. So he hit me up, and he's like, "Yo, I'm trying to put together a tour. Yada yada yada. We're gonna end up in Colorado." And this is before we was legalized. I just have an obsession with mountains, so I've always wanted to go to Colorado. I took it as a sign, so I pursued it. He had his manager call me. I recorded the conversation. This is how like I know that in my brain I was just like I didn't want to be scammed. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like I thought I was prepared, but I fucking wasn't. Dude gives me like a whole fucking rundown of like what we're gonna do, how we're gonna do it. You meet up, you get your own transportation to where we're all supposed to meet up, and we take this fucking RV that we got and we do our little rounds. We go through Minnesota, all this shit. He had a route, everything, bro. I'm like, okay, this seems convincing. So then this is the part where it gets like, okay, I gotta send half the money now. Send half the money before we go.
Oh no.
So this is I was like,
Oh,
now
no.
my brain was like, don't do it. But I was like, I never took a risk on myself at the time. I was really just town, we'll drop music here, perform here. I wanted to get out more. I was like, man,
figured it would
I'll
do good
regret
for you.
it if I don't take a bet on myself.
Right.
It wasn't a big chunk of the first half. It was only like fucking, I don't think $100. And I was like, $100 to bet on myself. Nobody else was gonna do it. So I fucking thrown $100. Then
I feel that though.
I asked him, Dar. I asked him like fucking extensive, like I'm asking all types of questions. He had an answer for everything. I go to this is how I knew I shouldn't have done it. I went to Walmart to fucking send him the money, and on the register at Walmart it said you should never send money to people you don't really know. And I'm reading it, and she's running my payment, and I was like, fuck. I shouldn't have done that. And then so I was really starting to grill dude after that. I sent you half. He started trying to like get the money, the other half. So I start grilling him about all these questions. I'm asking him about the transportation. I'm asking him about what the route is. I'm asking him all types of shit. Deeper questions. He started getting mad.
Oh.
And that's when I knew this
It wasn't
motherfucker
real.
was scamming, bro.
He was
like,
lying.
He went from being really chill and answering any question I had to being like, nigga, send the money, goddammit, like type shit. Like he wasn't saying that, but like the energy was on
You
that.
could tell.
So I just didn't send him the other half. I was embarrassed because I did like a GoFundMe for the other half. And I was gonna like, you know, I used some of the money for bills because I took my own money and put it up, try to get it back through the GoFundMe. It was embarrassing.
Nah,
I got
bro.
burnt, and I was like, never fucking again will I get burnt. So I'm I'm like Tupac paranoid when it comes to people and opportunity. So
The video is uploaded.
Nice.
we got
Nice.
you. So yeah, explain that. Let's cue that shit.
Yeah,
up.
so I mean, back to the marketing thing. Actually, this is perfect. So, you know, I mean, everybody tries everything. So, you know, we drop a lot of music, but there's never really no like visuals behind it or anything like that. And you know, people like watching YouTube videos.
Of course.
So, you know, we figure, you know, we made all this music, so why don't we start pushing music videos?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Try to get some exposure, some light and shit. So, you know, that's what we've been doing. We did one yesterday, and we did one like 2 weeks ago too. That's the one we got now. It dropped today too. Make sure you go tune into that. It's Poison by the Sandman. It's on Trip 6 Flicks. Is
Why
Day
don't
one
you
as
just
the
wait
Sandman.
because we about to play it here in a little bit, and then they can go watch it on the page.
That's right.
Yeah. We about to play it now.
And we don't not right
we
this
still have-
second,
okay,
but
how about this,
I mean it's ready to, but there's
No, we'll
Alright,
give it
we're
some time.
fine.
We'll chop it
We're
up
gonna
about
let
it.
y'all tune into the video here in a second, man. Just stay tuned.
Yeah, we'll say talk it up. So is it just who's all on the song? Is it just you or
Just me and Jake's on the
You and
Me
song.
and Sandy.
But
okay.
in the visuals, we got Jakey, me, and my boy Ron Harvey, man.
I
Shout out
seen
to Skills.
the clips that you did show me. I thought the locations were. I'm pumped for. I love the car. I love the dunes, like the gravel
facts.
dunes. Shit.
That's
Shit.
in the dumps in Isabel, actually.
That was cool, man.
Yeah,
Like, you don't
using
see a
the-
lot of shots like that.
I'm not even
Using
Down
gonna
in
the
the
lie,
whole
bro.
shaft was fire.
We was in the dumps, and then we went down like on East Riverside Road. If you come up on the other side of the tracks, there's a tipple out in the way, but it goes clear out into the water and shit, and it's all graffiti.
So
hell
It's
we
is
the
said
that?
we're gonna
old-
show them the.
You probably
the
went and
countryside.
swam there before.
Yeah,
They
no, I know
call
what
it
you're
the
talking
coal
about.
shaft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire though.
I've always loved any pictures or anything I've seen up there. I thought it was dope. I've never been there personally. I just know everybody that's been. Like,
Oh,
I know
really?
people that's been over.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's fire. I'm
Never
gonna take
been
you
there?
now. I'm
Yeah,
glad you
we
said
need to
that.
go.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
take
Like,
you.
Can you still get in from the top way where you park in that little like you drive down through that like shitty ass concrete road that's all broken up through
Eric,
the woods?
Through it. You talking about passing the school, like
Yeah.
Aaronsburg and all that? You can go down and around and like come up to the tracks, but either way you go to try to get to the tipple that I know of, anyways, you have to go on the tracks with the rocks and shit. So maybe you're talking about Isabel then.
I'm talking about where the coal shaft is.
So that's what I'm saying. The coal shaft's like we're literally on the railroad tracks. So like,
Yeah, but you can park right in that little field right before it.
I think. Listen, that
All
crazy
you guys
thing
need-
is,
it's like-
my boy Ron Harvey was telling me to let's take this road in Isabel when we was working earlier today because it takes you to the old mine shaft, and that's right by it. So I think that's what you're talking about. I've never been down that way though, so I've only went from like East Riverside on the dumps
Yeah,
or
'cause I was gonna say like
Aaronsburg.
that's how we used to get there all the
That's
time. Is
fire.
we drive straight. There's this old concrete road that goes down through there,
okay.
but it's all broken up from like the trees and everything.
He's showing
And,
the countryside of the hip hop.
Facts.
Once you get down in there so far, it just like becomes fucking dirt.
Mm-hmm.
And you drive up into that little field because like where it's at, if you when you're walking away from it, there's that field. And that's-
Yeah,
you
facts.
park
Where
right
you
in
park
there.
at right there. Yeah, that's there, of course.
Yeah, but there's a way through the woods that you can come straight down through.
That's fire because I need that.
I just don't know if
Everybody
it's
should go
overgrown or
outside
not,
and see
you know
some
what I mean?
woods. Go outside and
Facts.
experience your
You don't gotta
nature.
have guns and drugs and dumb shit in your music videos, bro.
You can still have
enjoy
guns and stuff
yourself.
in the
Have
woods.
fun.
You actually might be
Enjoy
a little bit
yourself.
safer in the woods with those.
Enjoy yourself though with these videos, man.
Facts.
Like,
Yeah.
show them what you really do. Like,
It's
I
another
swim and
form
shit
of
too.
expression.
Facts,
You know,
exactly.
make sure that people get to know you in a different way outside of your words
Mm.
and your voice.
That's it.
That's something I'm like. I always struggle with visuals because I just be wanting to do too much for my visuals. Like I get a plan and an idea. Like I got like a little movie scene things like.
I
in
be
my
the
brain.
same way, bro. But like,
It's
What-
really hard.
once you get to the cameraman and all that, and like once he's there, you just realize like this ain't gonna be able to be like what I want it to be, obviously, because you know what I mean. You're only gonna get to
It
choose a
could,
couple scenes. You know what I mean?
It could though. It just depends on like who you got doing it and if they're willing to put the work in to get those shots. That's all.
Facts.
And if you're willing to put the extra time in to do more than a couple takes, you know what I'm saying? It's just like I feel like it's I don't know. I get a little like over the top and like I want
Yeah.
it to look like this, I want it to look like that. So
Mhm.
I know I get on people's nerves sometimes working on visuals, but I can't help it, man.
Shoot, bro. When I get the
I
Cole
just know what I
Bennett
want it to
and
look
all
like.
that, I'm gonna do the same thing. I promise.
Yeah, if you know what you want it to look like, you know, you're gonna want it. Like if people try to take it away from that, you're gonna be like, "No, man, bring it. Like this is what I want to do. Why can't we do this?"
Exactly. I'm glad you said that. So now, like, once we put out more visuals and all that, they're gonna be like, we want to. Maybe they'll be like, we want to see this from you or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Suggestions, bro. Like
That's
this-
why, like me and Taylor made some dope videos.
Mhm.
With Over, Drunk Song, and then me and my brother did like the not back to the Bigs, the bum sessions, and I actually had fun doing those. It was like one scene, one take with some B-roll.
Okay.
And like that's my style of shit. Anyways, anything with B-roll, I'm all for it. Like I'll fucking kill it with B-roll.
It's not hard to like. I ain't gonna say it's not hard because it kind of is, but it's not hard to like chop up a video
Yeah.
It's just like
It
you
comes-
once you do like the coloring and
I
stuff
was
like
gonna say,
that,
it's the
yeah.
color
The
and
effects
lighting
and
and
shit.
shit.
that's where it's rough at. But effects, all that transitions and shit, that's easy.
Because cutting and shit is not really, in my opinion, not editing. It really just like moving shit around. The editing comes in, like you said, with the color correction. Your fucking how clear is it? What transitions? And da.
So,
It's enough to make your head explode if you're wearing too many hats.
All right, so Jakey boy,
what's up?
yeah, I've known you for a long fucking time.
Facts.
When I seen you, y'all was rapping out of a closet down
Yeah.
in Lower Martin.
Yeah.
So what made you start rapping? I mean, I know how shit was at that point in time when I was around you and now, but what transgressed throughout that time?
So like, what made me want to start rapping was just loving music in general. Like since I was young as fuck, and how it happened was we would just smoke right all the time, and then eventually my uncle was like, "Yo, I'm throwing on a beat and you're rapping, or I'm rapping and you're gonna rap with me or whatever." Then we would just freestyle. I wouldn't be making sense or anything,
Yeah.
but I would try to like keep up with him. But yeah, ever since then I just wanted to do music.
Blossomed
You know what
into more shit.
I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
So where'd you go from then and now?
Like-
how'd you, know what I'm saying?
That's on me. Tell him about
Let's hear
whenever
about
I
the
first
progress.
met you.
All that.
That time and age.
Like
Oh,
it was a struggle, bro. I'm not even gonna cap. Like I was broke as hell.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have to pay for studio time though, because I was a part of that. I was a part of DBS, but I don't know, man. Like
Shout out DBS and Sensei.
Sensei DBS.
facts. Shout out Sensei. I don't know.
So like, how'd you go from
Train of
like, you
thought.
know what I mean?
My train of
How
thought's
long
just
ago was
like-
the How long ago was the DBS stuff?
long
Yeah.
time.
That was
So wait, how old are you now?
24.
You're 24. You've been rapping since how long?
I think 2015 or 2016.
Okay.
Okay.
so it had to have been about 5 years, 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, where you at now with it, man?
I feel like I'm like at a whole new level. Like not saying like that my music is like way better than it was, but it's progressed for sure. Like
Oh no, back then you were spitting, but back then you could tell you were still in like a younger stage, for lack
Yeah.
of a better term. Like
Yeah.
your subjects and subject matter wasn't where it is now.
Right.
So you feel like he's progressed, definitely.
Oh yeah,
It's definitely
yeah.
not progression. I mean, like even the first time we did a track, like I feel like you shocked me then. I wasn't expecting like
Facts.
the
I
way
agree.
like we kind of like doing features with you. I feel like we bounce off each other pretty decently,
Yeah.
flowing energy wise, and just like I kind of just go wherever you're going with it, like with the topic wise. Or I hear some bars you're saying and try to go off that shit.
Yeah.
But like once we kind of get a solid hook down, I feel like we kind of like even the last song we did, I was like, maybe I should give you a different verse because I heard your verse and shit, and I'm like, well, now we're kind of because like when I first got the song, you gave me like the hook and was like, this is where the hook's at, but then the hook was a little bit different when I came to record it,
Yeah.
and so like this is how I interpreted the hook, and then you had your verse, and it was like kind of a different interpretation, and I was like, I don't know if you want another verse, bro, I'll give you another verse, but you was like, no, fuck with it,
And that's actually, I think
it's hard, bro.
I think
fuck
like a
with that
day or
one.
two after that, me and you was even talking about that at work, where
Yeah.
it was like, you know, you take so much pride in your craft that it's like
I just want to make sure
once you hear that, he's like, I want to make sure that he's getting like
Yeah.
what he
Yeah.
deserves for it.
Your
Yeah.
verse was fire. No
Yeah,
cap,
it was
Jake.
dope.
I love that song.
That shit was cool. The hook
was a
was
cool little
dope.
vibe.
I liked the vibe of it, and like I'm glad you strayed away from making like the tone of the hook the tone of your verse.
Shout out to Sandy Wexler.
That was definitely Sandy Wexler
You know,
pushing me
go
to do
to-
it.
Yeah, you differentiate it.
because it
just
was
made
gonna
hit,
sound
man.
the same.
I told
the
him,
whole
like-
time.
And when you sent me the track initially, that's why I ended up asking you what the hook was because I wasn't sure with the tone of it all was the same. So I was like, I wasn't sure if this was the hook or I wasn't sure if this other part was like maybe the hook. Because the way I hear hooks are like it's usually I just get the instrumental, so I hear where the hook's supposed to be in my head.
Mhm.
So where I was hearing a hook and the beat, you was rapping, and I was like, "Is this the hook? Is he rapping?"
Yeah,
I just wasn't sure, but like, yeah, you definitely you can tell you enjoy doing it. And
Shameless
you be
plug-in
yourself.
time. You want to come fucking record? Sandy Wexler down here at Bunch of Pool Studio.
Yeah.
Book a session. Give me a call.
Yeah, Come and kick it. Come and get
Always
some
gotta throw
atmosphere.
those in there.
Catch the vibes of the studio, and you'd be surprised at what you end up making when you're around like-minded artists and who wants to see good music come out of here.
Fact. Yeah, bro.
Um,
Like you were saying with the same verse and the hook, bro. That's why I told him like, nah, bro, you can't keep that going like that. You gotta write a different verse.
Yeah, I mean, even in the live stream things that I've been watching for that R&R Cup, because right now they're just doing like leaderboard shit where they're just looking at who's on the leaderboard, where you're at, and they're just playing songs from whoever they see in the
Yeah,
comments.
you're killing that shit right now. Man.
What's up?
So you're killing that shit right
Oh
now.
yeah,
man.
we got some decent votes. Like that first day, people showed some love, and I just needed to be consistent to make sure we stay in the top 500.
Post it up in the comments. Post the link up in the
Oh
comments.
yeah, let's do that.
Go vote for Mulu,
We're
man.
gonna post the link in the comments for you. It's a little Bitly
We're
link.
doing it big. We're trying to do it big.
I mean, but it's something
It's easy.
different.
You just gotta put in your
Unity.
email and your phone number.
Unity.
That's it. It only really needs your email. So like, cause I tested it yesterday. I didn't fill the rest of it out. All you need to do is put your email in there, and it'll take your vote. Like I said, you can spend $10 to get 10 votes. You can keep it at the one free vote. But just hit that thing up in the comments that we just posted. Hit that link up and
Did you
give a
post?
vote. I thought I did.
Didn't say anything. Come
I
on.
voted for Mulu. Did you?
Did you? Treat it like Obama, man. I'm gonna do it one more time just to make sure. There, it's there.
There
But
we
yeah,
go.
run that vote up, man. And then we're gonna hit the ad real quick, and then we'll come back and we'll show them some of that video.
We got a video, maybe a couple songs.
We got a music
Yeah.
video. We got some. We're gonna see where the night takes us. The show must go on,
Yeah, we'll-
even if it's
As
last
it
minute
will.
cancellations.
See, this guy knows. it.
Applauding sound effects.
What's happening? He said there's a comment coming.
Yeah. The Mister.
It just
Sorry,
has-
we don't know your name.
Yeah, you
That's
gotta
what it be.
fucking-
You'll feel it. Even when you writing it, like, and you're not like in a studio setting or anything like that. Once you get on that mic, like you're like,
Yeah.
it wasn't
always
what
know
I
in the
envisioned.
house. I always, when I'm locked up and I'm zoned in and I'm like, I'm writing the hook. I just know you, like you say, when you're singing it to yourself. I'm always rapping my shit out loud to myself when I'm writing. You just know. You know how you want it to sound, but these words ain't really getting across properly. Is this hitting my topic? There's a lot of steps in the writing that hook. Sometimes it could be as easy as, because last night there was a song on that live stream called Ligma, and it was literally
Bro,
Lick My Balls. That
when
was
you,
the
Wow,
hook.
when you
yeah.
told me that,
That was the
this
hook.
morning.
Whoa.
And bro was hyped too. Bro was like, "Yo, this is a hit. This is like, we played this in the club." I was like, "What?"
He said we played this in the
He
club.
said, "Look at my
Wow.
balls. Look at my balls. Look at my balls." That was the hook. I felt like I was watching the South Park.
That's what you was
episode.
talking about, Jesse,
I
huh?
felt like I was watching South Park.
That's what you was talking about with the live stream thing? You kidding? With the nuts and all that? I thought that's what you might have been referencing. No. Wow.
No, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Finish
Oh,
it
like
your
with the
balls.
like
Oh,
on the live stream.
No, I was just talking about a meme I seen. It was a meme that said, "Have you ever been using your camera to shave your nuts?"
No, I've never done that.
And
Never.
you
It
see a
said-
like come up on the screen.
Like, you're
As
on
if,
live.
you,
Yeah.
as if you went live.
That would be funny as shit.
I seen it and it just made me laugh. 'Cause
Just
I just thought
imagine.
about that situation. Like, oh,
Just
fuck.
imagine being on live on accident. You're just fully in the zone,
Oh,
listening
shit.
to music,
Oh,
like saving
See
your
a
shit
heart
up.
come up.
And it's just like bloop bloop. bloop. You're just like,
Nice nuts.
Oh,
Like-
God
Hey, you got a nice sack.
good vein pattern.
Yo, facts.
damn. So what about
Go with the grain.
They're giving you tips and
Yo,
shit.
facts.
Start with the scissors.
What have you thought about
You
Nair?
missed a spot.
Ooh, putting there in the nuts. What about cutting videos on beat? You mean like editing them to like hit on? I'm very fucking like, when I edit my stuff, I am so like, there's a bass or a snare or some shit. I want to make my transitions go with that. But my shit is so like, I keep the old vibe that I like to watch when I was coming up. And like the very simplistic transitions, we're cutting. You might throw a little fade or an overlay in. I fucked with, like, for a minute there, I fucked with doing editing videos. I still love doing I call them Mulu Swims because my cousin D. Lavelle called them Mulu Swims. Because that's honestly, Adult Swim is what inspires the way I cut my shit.
Shout out to Adult Swim.
Because I used to, those commercials, it would just be the words every time, and they're talking to you, pretty much through this black screen. And I was just like, yo, this. And then they started doing like little B-roll joints where the Adult Swim logo would just pop up, but it'd be like
In
a fucking owl and dancing in the forest or some
Yeah.
shit, and an Adult Swim pop up. And I was just like, these are cool. How they just you don't know what the fuck's going on. It's just the scene, and then it's like promo. So I was like, let's take all the behind the scenes of music or what's around the studio and shit like that. Take my B-roll, and those are the best clips that I get.
I've seen some fire ones actually. There was this one that I want to say it was like a wrestling,
Shamelessly apologize.
a wrestling
I
theme
knew
or something
you
like that.
on your Facebook,
but
but
like once it
Bro,
came
my
in,
bad.
threw me off.
it was just like niggas just in there like in the old studio just
We
bombing.
talk all the
heavy as
time, bro.
yeah,
but
when
I
it
always
came
have
up, like,
trouble with
yeah,
your name,
yeah,
bro. I don't know why.
Yeah.
'Cause
Shane,
Sam-
I didn't know because of your fucking username,
Oh,
so
yeah,
that's
I
my
know Shane's
bad.
stuff,
I
bro.
know Shane is. My bad, bro.
we was on the
Yeah,
phone
your
the one
name
day and
definitely
Sam asked
looks
who that was,
different.
and I forgot your name then
That's I
too.
said the profile picture is what got
Yeah,
me.
that's it. You don't look
I
like
wasn't even
yourself, my
peeping
boy.
it. I was just like, I saw the name
But
and
it's
I'm
his
like, bro, I'm
YouTube
not sure who
account.
that
He
was.
probably
That's his
hasn't
rap name.
Yeah,
uploaded
no.
a new picture.
How
I
you
keep
doing
seeing
though,
them
man?
on YouTube. Thank you for watching, bro. Appreciate it.
We're gonna
Big facts.
leave that link up for a little bit longer.
But yeah, no, I will cutting videos on beat. I'm very OCD about like it just hits better to me. Like I'll make words pop up when the snare's hitting or something. It's like I don't know. You just try to make everything go. That's me cutting it. You might be talking about something different, like transitioning, like the
No, like
shit
boom.
like that. Yeah,
I thought he was talking about like the beat, the song's going, then it just stops and
Yeah.
goes to a different scene.
yeah. Give you like the blocks of shit going on. That I mean, it's really as easy as fucking clicking a Google search, literally like what you just said on there. Ask that question just like that, and look through the videos and find which one is explaining what you were saying.
You'd be
because
surprised
that is
how many times like we figured out just
everything I've ever done.
like come through
When it
one
comes
day
to
and me and you
editing
will
or
fuck
anything
around
like
with
that.
some shit, you know.
It's
be
always
like
been
that.
YouTube. Because when I went to school, I was doing online classes, and they were sending me a bunch of links that they were uploading to YouTube, and it was like private classes and shit. If I missed the live class, and I was
Whoa.
like, man, I can learn all this shit on fucking YouTube. And so I started doing lessons for myself. I don't always stick with everything like the lesson all the way through. Maybe I'll grab my piece of information I want, and I'll be like, I'll come back to you, type shit. But you'd be surprised, man. YouTube got a lot of fucking useful information.
You don't never just be in there though and just like you're like, man, what if this is like, you know what I mean, using your knowledge you got and just winging it though, you feel me?
Oh yeah, no, that's I only use YouTube when it comes to like I can't find out how to do this.
Yes,
And I'm
facts.
like, okay, how in Adobe fucking transitions, like just type that in real quick and see what pops up and try to find what I'm looking or talking about. And then you find other videos, tutorials and shit that you really didn't
even
really,
thought that you'd even
and you're like,
want
oh,
to
I'll
look
save this
at.
one for later, or you'll end up watching that one. And it's the sidebar is beautiful when you're teaching yourself.
See
shit.
some shit, be like, I didn't know I could do
Yeah,
that.
didn't know you could transition that way, or like there's things you can do in Adobe Premiere that you can do it. It's easier to do it in After Effects, but you can still do this shit in Premiere because my After Effects was burning my laptop the fuck up. I tried to use After Effects. I was like, oh shit. Trying to export shit. But yeah, man, teach yourself. Don't be afraid to fucking Google some shit. You'd be surprised at what Google answers.
Go in there, experiment too, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Always just open up the fucking because that's
Play
how you're gonna
around.
know how to ask for it, what you're gonna ask for. When I first started fucking with FL, I literally opened up FL. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And so I clicked on YouTube and was like FL Studio for beginners, like controls. And it was just talking about the control panel, things what the buttons do. And after that, I kind of could start doing shit. Like, okay, I know this button does this button does that. So it's just a matter of making sure, dog, take the time out. If you're gonna watch a TV show or some shit like that, take some time out. Take 20 minutes out. Fucking watch a video. See what you might learn or what you might fall into instead. Feed the mind.
How y'all feel about keyboard commands?
Well,
In
like
the comments.
shortcuts.
Yeah, shortcuts. Even in like editing anything.
Shortcuts definitely save, but sometimes like it's just like I'm clicker with my mouse
Oh, never, bro. I go so crazy with
because
the
it's
keyboard,
workflow.
dog.
It's just like I mean, like, there's certain things that I use the shortcuts for, and there's certain things that I just don't care to learn the shortcut for it. Just like fuck it, click it here. I know where it's
He
at.
said, "I'm just clicking. Fuck that shit, bro."
because it gets me in the flow. Like I'm just like doing this here, drag this here. Like I'm just
Yeah, it's really kind of like all in what you're comfortable with,
Yeah.
like what you're used to.
How you feel about it?
and
Jesse?
mind you, I have an external keyboard, so it's
It really
just
all
like
depends on like what I'm doing.
Windows
I be
keyboard.
having you up there. I be having you up in the studio sometimes, helping me out, bro. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, like I said, it all depends on what I'm doing.
Do you prefer to like use the mouse to record it, or like the keyboard command a lot easier?
Like now that we started fucking with Pro Tools,
Mhm.
because I never fucked with it up until me and you started messing with it after you had already learned it.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier for shortcuts just because that's what you showed me.
Mm-hmm.
But on Fruity Loops, I wouldn't be able to do shortcuts because I don't fucking know them. I click everything.
Well, it's usually the basic law of physics. You know what I mean?
It's
Like
usually the same
control,
type of
copy, cut.
Control C,
You know what I'm
Control
saying?
V,
All that. That's
shit
it.
like that.
you know what I mean?
Command if you got a MacBook. And that's where the confusion was coming from. Is like command versus like I have a Windows external keyboard into my MacBook. It's like fuck these shortcuts, man. I'll just click on the stuff.
Right.
Facts. If you don't have the right keyboard for it, it makes it hard
yeah,
too.
just like fuck that. Now mine, I mean they have the little Windows button, which is the command key, but yeah, sometimes my brain is just like click everything, man. It's more
Yeah.
it's more pleasing to the brain to click shit. YouTube is it's the fucking I call it YouTube University, bro. It's the best way to learn and experiment shit, man.
You can learn to be a brain surgeon tonight if you have enough.
You
free
can
time.
change
Yeah, you can
your
learn
alternator on your car. You can do
car
anything.
shit, fucking house
Anything.
shit, whatever you
Anything.
got. Whatever question you have or you're trying to learn, there's somebody on YouTube.
Any
teaching.
recipe. You can watch anybody cook any recipe.
We all have different experiences, though. I guess I'm gonna take it you didn't have a good one, my boy.
Some people don't like sitting down at the computer though, and it's like hard for people to learn that way. Some people will learn better reading shit and shit like that. So
I find it hard watching YouTube videos sometimes to learn like information. You know what I mean?
it
If
depends on the
someone's-
teacher.
Yeah, if someone's monotone and boring as fuck about it, I'm like, yeah, I'm
It's
over
just like
this.
being in school.
There's
If
a-
the
That's
teacher
when
is
I-
not fucking teaching right. I'm gonna be
That's
out.
when I do what Mulu said, and I find the piece of information I want, and I'm fucking out.
Yep.
I'm only here because you got something that I can't find somewhere else. Give me it. Let me go.
How do you feel about a Gmail or versus YouTube? Do you Gmail it first or YouTube?
What you mean?
Like, do you ever just look it up on Gmail, like how to blah say blah and
You mean
Adobe Premiere?
Google?
Yeah.
I was like,
fuck, I
why
said
am I-
Gmail, Google.
Yeah,
yeah.
we're-
Fuck.
I was
I'm
like,
like,
why am
what?
I
He
emailing
said,
my,
bro, they ain't- they
who
ain't
am I
sent me
emailing my
that.
questions to?
Yeah.
Jeeves?
I was gonna say Ask Jeeves.
Yeah,
Jeeves,
y'all
what's
don't
your
remember
email
Ask
address?
Jeeves.
Bro,
Ask that
I'm the
home.
one that
Jeeves.
said it.
Ask Jeeves was my shit.
I used to love
talk
Ask.
about it all the time.
I swear I used
Jeeves,
to love Ask.
baby.
Are they still official or they?
Tell
they're
me,
I
gone?
don't think he's a thing
what you know
anymore.
about ICQ,
Never heard of
I
it.
don't think Ask Jeeves
What
a
is
thing
that?
anymore.
What's ICQ?
bro? I know you don't know about ICQ.
Fuck,
either?
where's Waldo? Where's Jeeves?
That was ICQ was AIM before AIM. You know what AIM is?
It's the
He
instant
said you
messenger.
got me.
You don't know what AIM is?
I know what aim is.
AIM, I know what
yeah.
AIM is. Yeah.
AOL Instant Messenger.
Yeah.
It was that before that. It was a little yellow or green neon flower, and whenever you would start losing connection, one of the petals would turn red.
You got me. Y'all remember AOL then, huh?
That's kind of dope.
That's probably older than that though, huh? ICP? What is it?
ICQ.
You
What?
said
No,
Insane
I
Clown
don't.
Posse?
No, I mean I'm cool with juggalos, but no.
Yeah, you know.
ICQ.
Okay. I've never heard of ICQ though.
Yeah, it was. I only know originally because my mom used to talk to my aunt on there because she lived in Arizona, and then my friends ended up actually having it, so we just fucking
You just got real crazy.
yeah, we got on ICQ.
So we have the network.
And then there was AIM, and then there Yahoo Messenger.
Facts. Look at that
Yahoo
evolution
Messenger.
of fucking messengers and just the internet
Yeah,
in general.
on Yahoo Messenger, they had Happy Tree Friends.
Yahoo Messenger was the shit.
And that shit
Yahoo
was
Messenger
violent.
had Yahoo Messenger had gifts before anybody fucking else. Yeah.
I
Facts.
wasn't on a big messenger.
They used to have like animated talking ones too. It used to
Yeah.
get crazy.
Now I'm the
Facts.
king of gifts.
Wait, it was Yahoo that had Tree
Nigga,
Friends, right?
please.
Yeah.
Nigga, go
You
ahead.
are,
Try
shh,
me.
bro.
Try
we got
me.
a group chat. I'll gift
Try me.
the messenger
Try
off
me,
your
bro.
phone, bro. I'm telling you.
Try me, bro.
Okay, it's up them, bro.
I
Yeah.
guess it's a
There's-
profession.
There's
dog.
about to be a shit post war for the next week
Mhm.
between these two.
Try
And
me,
if-
dog.
He said if I
I'm making
can't
a
beat
group
you
chat
in-
called Gift Wars now.
He said if I can't beat you in UFC, I'm gonna beat you in shit posting.
What people don't know is I'm really like online. I could be a 50 Cent motherfucker and just troll the shit out of everybody, but I choose to be the nice Mulu Christian boy. And I'm just,
I dogged Mulu the other night twice in a
Just 'cause that's
row
your name,
too.
don't-
bro, I was
don't
half
mean
asleep,
anything.
bro.
Two in a row.
He said just 'cause of that.
They don't want to tell y'all about that. This is the behind the
It's
scenes.
cool.
It's the dark
What's
side
the
of
record?
the ring.
What's the record?
I'm up over 10 now though.
Scoreboard.
Just saying, hey.
Scoreboard.
I think
It's
it's
gotta
like
be
I want to
like
say
100.
105.
How did-
Honestly,
how
I think
did
they're
they-
like
100.
110 now.
How did this
Really?
rivalry start?
I was gonna say
'Cause we
105.
I
to
told
110,
Studio we
that's
used to
funny.
because when we
It's-
first played, bro, I whooped him. I won the first match.
You
Just
did not
saying.
whoop me, bro.
Just saying. I
even
won the
know.
first time
I'm gonna
we
let
ever
you get
played.
your shine though. I'm gonna
I
let you
won the
get
first time we ever played.
your-
Ain't
Yo,
gonna
pull
lie.
up that comment. Pull up that 4-0 comment.
I ain't never.
Let Sam get humbled real quick.
4-0.
Yeah, if anyone didn't
We
see that, get
watched
on the
you.
YouTube.
Where?
It's
Oh
posted.
yeah.
Said
Well,
we
I had a
watched-
bad night.
They
Mula, would
finished-
you just
they had a
message me the
bet.
other night when I was like, "Wow, too? Is this Mulu?"
Lulu
I
waxing.
said no.
Bro, listen, the 4-0 means nothing in
Sweet.
the bigger aspect of the fact that he got 100 fucking wins before you could get 10,
We call
which
that a
means
sweep.
which means
Sorry.
there had to have been
But
0
he
and
got
10
way
loss
better.
streaks.
100
There
wins
has-
Oh
on
yeah, facts.
sand?
He's probably
Yeah,
got.
the
He's
bet
probably
was-
been
the
up
bet
20.
was that I would get to 100 before he would get to 10.
But when we started getting toward the end of
Wow.
his 100, I was really on his
caught
heels.
up. He
though.
caught
I
up.
was on his
because
heels.
He
you
beat
done
your ass
fought the
100 times,
same
nigga.
No,
guy.
he wasn't stretching me like
That's
he used
proof
to.
of like if at first
I
you
was
don't
just-
succeed, try again.
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna keep
But
going.
every
at it.
dog has its day, my friend.
Eventually we're
Exactly.
gonna get to the point where it's gonna be, I bet you can't get to 1 million before I get to 100,000.
Yeah, right.
I
I'll bet
respect Sam.
$200 on that
He
one.
started out as a sparring
I
A
know
partner.
I say
million?
it because y'all are at 110
So
and
that's
now
pretty
you
much
are doing
to answer your question. It's kind of like Kobe Covington and Masvidal. We started out as sparring partners and it was friendly. Now it's a fucking rivalry.
Now
And
it's
if I
rivalry.
see him outside of the fucking octagon, I'm
It's
knocking
up,
his
nigga.
tooth
Who
out.
would you
Yeah,
have
what's
in that fight?
what's the new bet between
Kobe
you two?
Covington already dogged Jorge, so
We didn't make a new bet yet.
Y'all
I mean,
have
we haven't
to.
really talked
he's
about
not ready.
it.
I'm letting him get
I am ready. It's just
All right,
that
so right now,
what we
listen.
doing 200 to 20 because I'm game for that one. I
No,
mean,
listen. Right now, what's the
I
official record?
one.
might.
I want to say 105 to 11 or 12.
I swear it's,
It's-
110.
But
Mulu's a dog.
I'm not sure Mulu's number. Mine's definitely 11 or 12 though. So if he wants to do the 200
All
to
right,
20,
what
I'm
about-
taking that.
Okay,
bet.
we'll do 107 to 11. Is that fair?
107 to 11 what?
You have 107 wins.
yeah, like
he
in
has 11
mid-10.
wins.
Okay.
I mean, damn, there ain't another Xbox. I was about to say we
Okay,
could
we
find
could
out.
see.
No, but
We'll-
what I'm saying is that's what the official number is right now.
Uh,
107
around
okay,
to
we'll
11.
take it. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm only
We'll
saying
say
that
that
because
about
if we have an official number, then we can place the new bet.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because you don't want to be
We're
like,
gonna say
"Whoa,
that that's the official because it's only like a number or two off on mine.
yeah.
hmm
What's your bet, Sam?
I mean, I thought we were doubling up, bro. 200 to 20. You don't want to take? Am I too good to take that bet now?
I'll take the bet, bro.
Oh, okay. I'm taking that bet. You
All
heard
right,
it here
so
first.
So we're playing for 40 now. Or we're playing
Yeah,
for-
$40.
Right,
200 to
40.
20.
200 to 20, $40.
We heard it here.
All right, when you guys get to like, when one of you guys get to like 4 victories, 5 victories away,
Mm-hmm.
we'll
I'm gonna let Sam get all the way up to the last two, and then I'm gonna just dog him for the rest of the.
Man,
200.
we could even I could whoop Mulu on live for y'all like once a week or something like that. You just let me know. It's nothing. I
Let
don't
him
mind.
talk.
Here's the thing: is now that
I feel like we're in a
it's-
UFC press
Yeah,
conference.
now
now.
that it's a secondary bet, this man's gonna like in his free time, he's gonna get it in.
It's just no. I'm playing Far Cry.
Hey,
but
man,
I'm
come
still
get the-
doggy.
said,
Come
"I'm
get
playing
come
Far
get the
Cry."
fight
Far
with
Cry
the hardest
6
hit
ain't that.
motherfucker at 145, man. That's me.
Bro, this guy. He also runs
Lightweight.
races really nicely. Second place.
Hey, bro, did you see them strides though?
The barks are what took you out, bro. You,
Bro, honest to God, if you wouldn't have fucking
Ran the
kept
first
going
It
one?
was
the
that
I'd have
close.
first
I
smoked
think
that
you would
young-
have had
I
him.
promise
It
you
would
I'd
have
have
been
smoked that
It would have
young
been
man.
closer.
Did you hear how he was clapping them feet running?
My man.
I was like, yeah,
Sam
bro, you're
said,
lucky
"I don't
I'm
give
dying."
a fuck, young boy. I'm gonna race you."
And I smoked the
He
square
smoked
before
the
we
square
went
before,
out there.
just like an old man would.
You know, the only reason why that shit even probably transgressed and transpired.
I was
is
talking shit to
because-
him before in the venue.
just need to
Yeah,
decide
but you
his
also
number.
were there with us and everything, and his buddy tried to hit on Sid.
Oh yeah, facts. I forgot about
He was
that.
sliding his number.
But fucking he was just
Even
he had
before
this
that.
he had this
Even
awkward
before
like
that.
Jordan practice jersey on. Like it reminded me of like a teenager,
Bro,
but not a
reminded me of
teenager, like
some
an
shit I would
11-year-old.
wear to Grant
I dead ass
Street
was
Park.
like, did you
Something.
just did you just start junior high?
Yeah, facts, bro. So
Yeah,
he's
Like
like,
junior high gym class.
he's
But
like,
he
I run
smoked you.
track. He's like, I run track. I was like, boy, I'll burn you. Straight like that.
This is
bro.
what my mom put in my gym bag, okay?
I'll burn you, right? He's like, we can go outside or something. I'm like, man,
Flat-footed,
catch me in a
no.
little bit.
Go
He
home,
came
"Mom, it
outside
wasn't
at
even
the end of the
Under
night.
Armour."
Bro was flat.
Chest out, like, you ready to race?
Still got you. He really came out with a flex that like it was
I
unnecessary.
was like, hell yeah.
I'm ready to race. I'm ready to race.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I
The fuck,
bullshitted
man,
at
we
first, but then I
drinking
was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm
Mind
racing
the
you,
whole
bro.
time. Dude's fucking bragging about how he does cross country and he does track.
Bro,
He wasn't that fast
but-
though. I mean,
I
I
don't
wasn't that
know.
far behind him. I'm just saying.
he has some quickness. He picked it up in the
I
end.
feel like
Facts.
See,
he's
what you
probably a
guys
good
didn't
relay
know-
I let go
runner.
of it
What
in the
you
end.
didn't know is he told me when he was at the bar, he was a distance runner more than when he was a sprinter. So he was timing his strides and waiting
That's
for
what I was
you
saying,
to
he's
burn
probably a
yourself
relay
out like
runner.
I do when you're playing UFC,
Mhm.
and then he fucking put the pumps on at the end.
Let's go, man. I don't.
It's all about that's what they taught me that in track. It
I
was
had
about
to
the
show up,
strides
man.
and-
That's
and
how I
you do
took it
But
regardless.
you took the L like a man, and you actually ran faster than I thought.
I
He's
smoke
not just a
squares,
good
man.
engineer. He's like not a bad sprinter either.
I'm quick.
I might have
Nimble,
that footy on
swift.
here. I might have.
I was about to say, I know I got it. On
If they got the
um,
footy, they can show y'all, man. But before that footy
Let's
right
see.
there, I already ran like a hat. I actually think I finished it now that I think about it. I ran the whole thing, then came back, and he got me on my second win, which was not there.
Yeah, you should have stopped on the first. You was just in it. You was just striding like I'm a flex that I can run. And
I
then
was
he was
killed.
still back there, and I was like, damn, he done burned.
My
himself
boy
out.
Ron played football and golf, I think he said, on Saturday and Sunday, and he brought it up to me, and I was like, you know what? That's why my legs been hurting, is because I ran that one night.
Yeah,
Legs
Just
was
fucking
killed. Jellies.
riding a bike that killed me.
No, man. I wish I was
I'm
younger
getting
again.
old, man. I'm still young at heart. I don't give a fuck. I'm
Facts.
young, actually. I'm not old. I just
Wait, how old are you?
Did you
I'm
put it?
29. I'm about to be 30.
Did you put it in any folders?
Then my like
Oh,
one
yeah,
of
it
the
looks
little
like it,
joints.
yeah, it looks
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah, man.
Oh, we
Go
got
tune
it
in to
too.
Mulu's. Always there, though. All platforms, too. It's really fire
Thanks,
song.
man.
Y'all need to get it.
We
Y'all need
gotta
to listen to
Go
that.
check it out. Go check
cap.
out Ornery Kid as a project. It was just 2 years. The 2-year anniversary for Ornery Kid just passed, and I missed it. So like as a promo opportunity. But definitely go and run up some of that music, man.
All right, okay.
We got a lot of shit. We got Ornery Kid. We got
All
Trust
right.
the Process
We
1,
gonna-
Trust the Process 2. We got a bunch of singles.
We're gonna play
to be
this
out, bro.
video real quick because Jake got to leave. So you got 2 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna play this video real quick.
He said, I'm going to make him
Jake and Sand's new music.
Called
video.
Poison.
Poison, man.
Poison.
Project
Poison.
Profits.
Poison.
Let's get it. Big Sam, Lord Sam. Now we thuggin'. Project Profits, nigga. Yeah.
Ex-King guy,
Yeah. Look. Big Sam, big bands, and the stew niggas binging. I heard niggas raps that got me cringing. I hope they took this cell on the crimson. Can't fuck with niggas on this business, cause we getting chicken, time to rinse it. Slide with the mob, don't get lynched, bitch. Fuck a girl where I'm trying to get rich. Shows in studios, all that bullshit. Slid with a wrench and a tool, bitch. Or I'm at the crib on some pool shit. Hit me on the box, we can do, bitch. Smoking hella L's on some bullshit. Linked up with the guys on the porches. Finna turn these beats into corpses. They said let's do a track, so I torched it. It's the profit, so we split the portion. Shout out day one for the endorsement. Every day's a grind, ain't no choices. Go and get it, nigga, I hear voices. Fuck a root of evil, this shit's poison.
Fuck a root of evil, this shit poison. Can't slide if I can't bring my boys in. Hella drugs around here, we rejoicing. Like a kid, nigga, let the toy spin. Shout out Big Sam recording. One day we'll be touring. Through the paper, I be soaring. Fuck a bitch out of boredom. Stomp you out on some forces. Just to stay on that lore shit. Grab a beat and then I torch it. Gave Big Sam the endorsement. Enjoy the vibes, enjoy the voices. What's in my closet, it's a corpse, bitch. Talking shit, get your door kicked. Spin it once to hit more spins. Told your bitch to bring more friends. She sucked me once, said I need more head. Busted all up on her forehead. On gang.
All right. What do you guys think?
Welcome back. Let me know if y'all's fucking with that.
Poison.
Let us know.
That's the first of many.
That's
Make
on
sure
YouTube.
That's Day One Jake and Sandman.
The Sandman, man.
The
I'm about to
Sandman.
change my name to Sandy Wexler, bro.
I'm telling you. I've been telling you
That
that.
shit
since
is
the
a
Let
whole
me know if y'all's
studio,
fucking
bro.
with
I
Sandy
can't help
Wexler
but
over
call
the
you
Sandman.
Sandy Wexler, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
That's
That's-
fire. Y'all's fucking with that?
I really
I always
do.
just call him Mr. Wexler.
I call him.
What if
Sandy
Adam
Wexler.
Sandler sues me though or something? He's like,
he
yeah,
seems like a cool guy, but
Yeah, he ain't
he's
I don't think.
Jewish,
Yeah,
though.
facts.
We'll
You're
cross
right. Man.
that bridge
Shout
when
out to
it
Adam
comes.
Sandler, man. Fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If you watching, bro.
All right,
I'm
here's
Sandy
a video
Wexler,
of
too.
Sand getting beat in a foot race.
yeah, fucking listen.
I'm getting out. I want to hear it too.
Yeah, yeah. Look, they can. He got burned.
He barely got out, especially now that I got to see it up there. He barely beat me.
Bro, he
We're
And
gonna have
you
to
gotta
run that
think,
back.
Run it back
I
one more
let
time.
go.
Yeah,
Run
one
it
more
back
time.
again.
One more time. Perp said that shit is fire.
Shout out to Perk Boy. Go tune in to Day One Jake, yo. He's next up. I'm telling
Look
you.
at this
You
race.
was
y'all
good
are.
out the start.
You could tell you was tired from the first race.
Shout out to Kevin, man. Mako, yo. I smoked him.
Bro was tired from that first race. He was like,
Bro,
Yeah.
I was glad to see I still had it though.
Man,
as
I'm
far
gonna
as
tell you
like,
what.
the
Now that I
feet.
know,
I really have faith that if you wouldn't have burnt out the first race, that first lap, you'd have been straight.
now that I know
You
how
got a
easy it
bag
is
of
to
my
add
buns in
videos
your
on
car,
this
too.
bitch, boy, we about
Oh,
to be.
yeah.
Everyone gonna watch all kind of fucking videos here.
We got all types of shit.
Yeah, man, that's what we're doing though, dog. With this music, bro. I've made thousands of songs. We on this visual shit.
Are we ever
now.
going to get a Sandy Wexler project?
Yo, that's what's crazy is I was gonna make a collaborative something. I don't know if it's gonna be a tape, an EP, or even an album, but Sandy Wexler just sounds appealing. You know what I mean?
It just, the name rolls off the tongue. Obviously, I mean, it was a dope ass play off of Sandman, but like, it just sticks in my brain.
I'm
You're
about-
Sandy Wexler to me, bro.
I appreciate you, big
Yo,
dog.
you going by Sandy Wexler made me almost watch the movie.
I still have not watched the movie.
I have not watched it either, but now we shouldn't have said that because if Adam Sandler catches this,
All right, look, I'm
definitely
watching
see
it tonight. I promise you.
He's
I will
lying.
watch it with my
We're
shorty
gonna quiz
tonight.
you. We're gonna quiz you on it, and then come back next week to find out if he passes the pop quiz
Yeah.
on the Sandy.
I got
Wexler
you,
movie.
Adam. I promise I got you. I watched Click Fire.
Click that's a tearjerker, bro.
Facts at the end, man. It's just pretty lit in the beginning there.
Yeah. But no. So what is the experience like up here at engineering, bro?
I mean, sometimes
Yeah.
it's like overwhelming in a sense of like, you know,
Poppin'.
it depends what you deal with exactly. Because there's some people that like want something like Chris Brown Hollywood shit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the
Come-
only type of thing that like would like
Come
make
give
me
me
nervous as far as it goes. But
Come give me
other than
that
that, dog, I
crispy dap
love
up.
engineering, bro.
I'm
I love
happy
making
on this bitch.
suggestions when someone's doing something, or even if they're like keeping a bland flow, like monotone. I'm like, bro, like
It's that
Yeah,
boy.
you
intricate
gotta
your
be
flow,
able
turn it up a
to-
little bit.
You gotta be able to give people.
Shout out
the
to my
pointers.
boy Ricky, man.
Ricky in the building.
boy.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
But I mean, other than that, you know what I mean? I really know what I'm doing for real. So like, you know, I'm really comfy in the chair.
Yeah.
Super comfy.
No,
you know,
I'm
I
a
just did
people
a
person
4-hour
anyways,
session.
so I think it just bounces. It's easier to bounce the shit.
Definitely just did a 4-hour. It was actually I did 5 hours yesterday.
Putting them time in the sauna.
It only sucks when you do it from like 4 or 5, then you don't get out till like 9 or 10. Dog, I ain't been outside in 5 hours. You feel me?
It's
Like I'm
dry. I
like,
know it's dry. You're the country boy too. I know it's driving you crazy.
facts, right? So boom, I get outside. I gotta drive everywhere. Is what it is, though. You know what I mean? It's the ups and the downs
Yeah,
of the
but
dream.
Yeah, there we
You know
go.
what I'm saying?
Well, you
Shout out to
made
something.
that bread.
Facts, big facts. And we made fire music. 7M Solo made like 10 songs yesterday. I
Yeah.
promise you, dog.
He's
Wow.
bro. Whenever I come up there the second time, he is only rivaled by him.
Getting
Huncha,
locked
Off
in.
the top of the head,
freestyle and
your
facts.
only rival is Solo. I went up there to smoke a blunt and I'm sitting there listening and
Mhm.
he's just fucking
See, that's the
going-
thing.
and I
Huncho.
mean, he put a beat on,
Shout out
and
to
he'd
Perk Boy too,
freestyle it,
man. Much
and
love,
then
my
he'd
boy.
fucking look at another beat, go in on it, look at another beat, go in on it. Like he just, but it's like a fucking jukebox, bro. He's
Man,
just
no lie, I'm jealous
We
of
was
dudes
clicked
like
up
that.
though. I was
It's
cool.
a-
Like I mean, after we did that
I
first
never
one.
was like the freestyle dude. I
Me
mean, like
either.
I'll get in a cipher and I can hang in a cipher, but like I was never like I'm gonna go off the top when recorded and shit like that. I did it at a show before. I had to because my music wasn't working when I was in Chicago, so I was like,
Jake.
Did you freestyle for real? Like you
I
freestyle
freestyled
like
my
your
whole set.
song?
no, I freestyled my whole set because like I tried to rap with my songs. The DJ fucked my songs up because I sent them to him ahead of time. He never told me he was having issues with it, but somehow on the day of the show he had issues only with my music, and the one DJ was there for the dance contest part of it because it was like b-boy shit and it was
Mhm.
hip hop. He was there playing like instrumentals while the dude was trying to figure shit out, and I kept hearing everything that he was playing was instrumentals. I only had like 20 minutes left in my set. I just looked at the DJ. Was like, "You got nothing but beats?" He was like, "I got all these beats." I was like, "Just play some shit, bro."
I'd have used
And
my
I
song
freestyle,
lyrics
bro.
and shit that I have already wrote. Like I mean, made into a song. All that. Use that.
Thank you,
That's-
Huncho.
Yeah, I got a bunch.
That's,
of
listen,
I
I was just about to
appreciate
say.
Like on
I was-
the spot or something
You want to
like
be a
that.
I
freestyle
was
artist,
telling
man?
Malik. I used to tell Malik
I
all
just
the
be
time,
humble
like,
with it.
bro, if you're gonna fucking just like write shit,
Mhm.
make sure you write something that's super versatile to where like if this beat don't work out,
It
if
could-
you can fit it on this beat,
Yeah.
you just change the tempo a
That's
little
the
bit.
ups and
or
the downs
fit
of
it
the
over-
dream
yeah.
too. I can't say any beat, but I'm really good at like transitioning my lyrics from something into something else,
'Cause
another beat. It's really
you-
easy.
I mean, none of us here would be, but the average person would be surprised how many freestyles their favorite artist
Bro.
has.
Man,
Yeah,
that's
it-
a lot
bro,
of
that is a
suspect
freestyle. That's
freestyle.
something that they wrote down and will never put it on a song because they use it for this exact occasion.
Just like there's a difference between hip hop and rap, there's a difference
Facts.
between off the top and freestyle.
How can you call something a freestyle that was on your album?
Yeah,
You ever
because
seen
let's
somebody
be
do
let's
that?
be
You ever seen
real.
Somebody do that before?
Because the,
see.
Let's be real, I mean.
technical aspect of freestyle is like how you write freestyle poetry. I mean, there's no
Yeah.
real hook to it. There's no
What
you know,
what
there's
I
something missing in
learned
it.
was like and this is just my observation, so I could be wrong in the grand scheme of things, but remix and freestyle are almost like synonymous when it comes to hip hop and rap because and I say it as two different genres because we got some ridiculous rap, but hip hop will always be hip hop.
Facts. Hip hop's where it's at, though. No
But,
offense to rap.
You know, like it'll be like perfect example, the lemon pepper freestyle. Everybody did it and
I
they
did that.
called it
I
a
did one.
freestyle, but in reality,
It wasn't a freestyle.
they're remixing it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But someone will put out, whatever remix.
Drake Energy freestyle remix
No,
or
'cause
Yeah.
something
the
like that.
remix
Yeah.
you
But
usually
then
have the
remix-
original artist.
yeah,
there.
that's the
So that's why
original
your
idea
freestyle
of
is-
remix.
That's why the
Like
freestyle
Huncho-
over those things are like them over the beat. But if it's a remix, you got Drake on the track, and then
Mhm.
he's got the next bars or some shit.
Yeah,
that would be.
but
the
some
remix.
rappers will label a freestyle a remix, and it doesn't even have the original rapper on it.
Like
You know
for
what I mean?
example, like
Incorrect.
Huncho
Oh yeah,
Energy
I understand.
freestyle.
They're incorrect. I'm
Incorrect
just saying,
usage.
like from my observation, I've noticed that.
Yeah, I've actually, bro, you really inspired me to stray away from like doing. I'm gonna say industry beats because I still do be on YouTube,
Yeah.
but like you definitely like inspire me to like watch what I put something on as far as like the beats go and shit.
So you can try to get.
Wow, Jake, I'll tell her, brother.
God
Goddamn, bro.
Yeah, you could have texted.
There's 10. You could have texted a nigga.
nigga.
You out of
He
control.
said, "I
boy.
didn't want to close. I didn't want to close the podcast." He said, "Fuck it, I'm going directly to the source."
Bro, you good, man. Go ahead through there, bro. I don't even really gotta
We
say
need
nothing.
That was funny as shit.
Shout out to Day One Jake,
We
man.
love
But
Jake.
tell your
for
friends and
moments
tell
like
a
that.
friend. Share this thing up. Let's get some people
Yeah,
in
share
here.
this live, man. Tell your friends to
Very,
tell your
very.
friends, man.
And we got Ricky in the building.
Yeah,
Ricky Allen,
yeah.
bro.
I wanted Ricky. Tell these people who you are, how they can find you, and then tell them how you stumbled upon our family, so to say.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, My name 800 Ricky Patrick Wilson, whatever you want to call me. You know what I'm saying? Even gave you my real name. Like, gave you my
He the
handle.
feds.
You know what I'm saying?
He's here.
He the feds.
Right now,
Yeah,
get out of here real quick.
But yeah, I stumbled on y'all. It was crazy. I was at work. I was listening to my shit. You know what I'm saying? I was actually working on one. And dude was like, you don't spit. Like, you don't got nothing hot. And I spit right there. Like, whatever I had in my head right then, I gave it to him. You know what I'm saying?
And that was my man Doza, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah, Mendoza.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout Mendoza.
Yeah,
Yo,
my
shout out
man,
Mendoza.
Mendoza.
Facts, man. Breadwinners. Shout out to
go
that boy.
check out his clothing line, Breadwinners.
And that just happened to be the song I came down here with, Ricky.
Mm.
And
that shit, boy. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm not gonna lie to you. I always keep it honest. When I first met you, it wasn't about your personality or anything that made me think this. It's just in this town, 70% of the rappers that are good, they're like known.
Mhm.
So whenever you come in, I'm like, all right, yeah, cool. He's gonna do a song. When I heard the song afterward, I was like, I even told him, I was like, bro, I think we found a fucking, like, this dude fucking good.
Yeah.
Like, we found a gem. Like, this shit fucking,
He
I
said, "We
can't
found a
stop
diamond
playing
in the
it.
rough,
Like, I was
man."
like, I can't stop playing
He
this
said, "We
fucking
got a
song.
hit."
I can't stop playing it either. And I wrote the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, there'd be so many times I'd be in work and just in the back of my head, I just hear, bubble gum, I'm gone. I'm like,
Hey.
that shit be sticking right in the back of my head.
Play the track. It's a walkathon. Fuck is going on?
Hey.
Bitches, I ain't talking about the blogs. Hey,
Hey.
man, look. That.
So how many? Where can they find your music?
Oh, you can find it on all platforms.
I thought that was a
Give me some
projectile
gas.
bomb
Ask
just
me a
for a
bunch of
second.
It's too easy to be on all
He
platforms,
said
man.
I
If
got
you're not,
punched in the
YouTube,
chest.
YouTube music,
Mhm.
definitely on Spotify. I'm on Apple Music. I'm on
Where they gonna find you on YouTube? But is there a specific
800 Ricky.
800 Ricky.
Yup.
800 Ricky, man. Go
800
follow
Ricky,
him.
no
Go
space.
subscribe.
805.
You got a
Like,
great,
subscribe,
you got a
share, all
great,
that.
what do I want to
I'm
say?
trying not to
Community
hit you
on
with no
Spotify,
bullshit.
bro.
What's up?
You get a lot of plays on Spotify,
Yeah, I got some good plays on Spotify.
bro. I thrive in Apple Music. I feel like, but like,
I
I want to get Spotify out.
when there's a drop, Apple Music gets a good bit of love, but the way the algorithm works is different for the two. So it's easier to beef your numbers in Spotify or like get that surge of people streaming your shit, and your monthly listeners will start shooting up. And then if the listeners start falling off, you can kind of see like where your real monthly listeners are at after a couple days. So it's like Spotify, there's a lot up and down. Apple Music keeps it fucking funky with you. They're like, you got
This many
6
plays.
fucking average daily listeners. But my Shazams are where like
Mhm.
I get a lot more Shazams than I expected to get. It went from having 0 Shazams to like fucking like there's sometimes where I'll have 10 Shazams in a day. It's just
Shazam,
like
ain't that the one where they
yeah, they hear it and they're like, "What is this?" So like that's cool for me. That we get Shazams, but like I know my monthly listener count. I haven't checked it since I switched phones. But
And what's even cooler in
Yeah.
my eyes about the Shazam thing is like that's an app that you don't even think that like
yeah, people don't
people
really.
use.
It's crazy to
dive
see
in
your
with it.
music come up on it. You like, where the fuck was they listening to that at? Like, you
Yeah.
know,
That's like whenever Sensei was telling us and Irk
Good
was
teacher.
telling us that like y'all's music's popping up on fucking radio on
Yeah.
GTA if you're on the PC.
Yeah, that shit's dope.
Yeah,
How'd
that
you just do that?
I didn't. I don't
What's
know.
it called? 5M.
Yeah,
5M on
he
GTA.
told me.
Yeah, you can get
Sensei told me.
Sensei DBS, and you can get Mulu on that bitch. You can bump your shit. Go
You
fuck
can-
the block up.
You go-
Let me find out.
You go
can
spin
find
the
me
block
on
listening to
fucking
Mulu.
GTA.
Oh man.
What?
Get on your grind, they say. You stick your head out the window. Who the fuck is
Yeah, who the
this?
fuck is
Spraying.
that?
Yeah, he's done. He said, "Yo, facts. Who the fuck is
He
that?"
starts spraying out the window. I was playing GTA the
Said,
one day and I got
Uzis, you've
fucking
always
murdered.
been.
What'd you say, little
He said,
Uzi?
Uzis,
Oh, the
you've
Uzi.
always been.
Always did.
Yeah, facts. He said, I felt that.
No, that's
That's gonna
Yeah.
stick. Jesse's gonna be singing that one line for the next 3 days. music you've always been. That
He's-
shit's fire.
dude, no,
Trust
I tell him about that shit at work all the time. I'll be like, man, that's my favorite song.
Oh yeah, you
It's-
said
it's a
that you wanted to
stick,
see
bro.
that song get performed
Yeah,
sitting down.
yeah,
and
bro.
today I sat down and did it.
No, but I
got
mean,
40
like,
of you too, my boy.
I
you
need
said you
like
should
the
appreciate it.
atmosphere set.
Yeah,
I
well,
need
I feel
like
you.
dark lights.
Yeah,
Like,
Like,
dude,
you
I
know.
think him sitting on like an amphitheater stage.
The bridge would have been nice if you sat down.
yeah.
It was beautiful lighting,
Yeah.
dog.
Like,
Beautiful.
with fucking
I just started out though.
Yo, there's a
Yeah,
spot downtown
and-
Pittsburgh that's like perfect for like acoustically.
Get my
okay,
boy
like
Lulu
Story
in there,
Square.
man.
You know where Story Square is? The outside
Right over here.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
like him sitting on the stage, like with his legs off, like sitting at the edge of it, like super
J.
dark
Cole
lighting,
type shit, like off
Yeah,
of his
and him just spitting that shit to the crowd. Like that goes from song, which it already in my eyes is kind of like a poem, but that goes from song to like
Full blown
musical poetry.
Your distro, let a nigga hold.
You're like, that's whenever
Like
these
almost a
that's
play.
whenever people will really like
Connect to
people
it.
soak it in, but when you set that
I didn't
atmosphere
know how strong
and you're
that
sitting
song-
down and you're like projecting it to them, like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to move around, I'm trying to give you my energy.
Yeah,
That, oh my god.
I didn't realize how
Yeah, that's dope.
strong the song was until I started really performing it with the emotion comes out regardless because that's the song, that's how it's written. But like
Yeah,
I started really like paying attention to people when it's
I'll
happening.
be behind
and
the
people are
camera
just like,
sometimes
"Fuck."
cutting up. Like I'll be like trying to hold like, motherfucker, don't be crying.
That's
Sometimes
dope,
he be
though.
saying shit that hit me.
Yeah, that's what I do it for, man. And so I'm glad that that's like I always say it. The intention that I put into the songs, it gets met. So, that's just another example of putting that energy out there, type shit.
When you see the word, like the emotions you put on paper,
Mm-hmm.
when you see them same emotions hit another person, how that make you?
Yes,
Man,
I
that
agree.
shit
Good
is,
question, dog.
It feels good because
Oh,
for one, it
Hold
lets
that mic closer.
it lets you know that you're not alone
Just
in
let the
what you've
people
been
hear
going
that
through.
voice.
And it lets you know that we are very similar. But to be able to help people through shit,
Mm-hmm.
that is like
Thought that.
I've said it before. There's so many times where like I thought about hanging it up because I just get discouraged from shit sometimes, and it's always unwarranted. It'll just be like a fan, and I can actually call him a fan. They'll just hit me up like, "Yo, this Lou Lament song, bro. That shit like this speaks to my soul. This helped me through some dark shit." And that's like, man, I gotta keep doing it because this is what I do it for. I don't do it. I never got into it for the big part of it. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, we want that. You want to get paid to do what you love, and there's nothing wrong with getting your bread. But I never did it for that. It was always just an outlet for me, and I was always so nervous to show people songs because it was so personal. And then my cousin Macy actually is the one that helped because I would show her songs, and she was like, "Yo, you need to put these out." And I still was only putting out like freestyles and shit. Like I wasn't really letting people in. And once I started letting people in, it was like the connection's just there. You grow real fans, bro. Like motherfucker got my logo tatted on his body.
Yo,
That,
facts.
like
Wow.
people
That's
really
I
fuck with
stand
shit,
on
man.
this.
Wow.
I stand on this.
You almost let
I'm
people
getting
down if you
his-
quit. I didn't even think
his
about that.
Mulu
Like
face.
It's like,
the
damn,
little
bro, you gotta do
up
it.
in the right corner, that face. I'm gonna get that.
as a
As a
teardrop.
teardrop.
Yo, that'd be hard as
Bro, I
fuck.
swear. I
I
told him I'm
don't.
doing it.
I do not force people to get tattoos.
Oh no, yeah, he ain't.
People, but like
I
what
wanna
I
do
think is
this.
what I think is really cool is like even on a fan aspect, they'll hit me up and they'll ask me if I'd be cool with it. And I'm like, if it's something that touches, because every tattoo I have is something that is like, life related or like, something like that. So if it's something that means a lot to you, like I have the song BAU, a dude was like, I want to get BAU tatted on me. And I'm like, yeah, bro, like, if that's what you want to, if that's something that speaks to you and that's something that motivates you and that's something you want on your body, I'm not gonna tell you no, but I'm not gonna be like, yo, do that shit. Like,
Music you've always been. I'm
See,
getting
that's
that.
like
Oh,
that's a good.
That's my first tattoo too. Watch.
That'd be hard.
and to answer your question, Godzilla is like when I watched you perform up here,
Yeah,
it was like stepping on like this emotion, that emotion.
yeah,
This person was reacting. This person was reacting. You stepping on shit.
yeah,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
That's dope. Because I got.
It wasn't like a diss or a clown.
No. I didn't think you were
Like-
clowning. I was like, of course, Godzilla he's a beast. So like, I just wasn't sure like why exactly Godzilla. And so when you said stepping on shit, I still was like, that was dope. But to elaborate, like that's cool, man. Because that's why I try to structure my sets that way. And so if I get time in the set list and I can structure the shit how I want to, I try to make it like a trip. You know, and we can have this wave of emotions. We're up, we're having fun, we're hell yeah, all this shit. And then I can bring you down with the transition to something like No Time or BAU because the beats are chill. I'm still talking this shit, still fun to do. And then I just get you in that pocket and like, now we're going to slow it down and we're really going to talk about shit. And now we're going to see who's listening.
Oh man,
He
he instantly hit it with the squint eye.
Yeah, I don't got my glasses on, so I'm like, hey, I think it's my mom.
No,
actually,
that's
I know it's Fee. I can see that it's Felicia. It's not saying
Oh.
Felicia's my mom. I think my mom's using her Facebook to say
Okay.
that it's her.
Hey, Mama Hope.
So hello everybody watching at home. Aurora, if you're watching, I hope you're being good. Because if not, you're in trouble. But-
Spicy.
No,
He
it's
said,
my-
matter
it's
of
the little
fact,
girl.
I
It's my
already
little
know
girl.
that you're being bad right now. Go to your room.
Yeah, stop trying to get the suckers. I know you're trying to get this. That. I caught her yesterday, scared the shit out of her. I felt bad because she started crying. So I came around the corner and she was trying to sneak the candy. I was like, "What you doing?" She was fucking scared of to death. She started crying. I felt bad. I was like, I can't say nothing else. Just my bad.
I can't believe that I got
Oh,
third
man.
degree the other day for putting out that hilarious story.
Oh, the fucking yeah.
She
I was
said-
like,
she said, "You over there putting our babies out there?" I said, "Well, hell yeah." She
was
told her to shut the fuck up. That was hilarious.
Quality content. It's a good wholesome story. When I was a kid, this lady said that I was a sweet kid to my parents, and I was asking for a Butterfinger, but I was calling them fucker bingers.
Fucker bingers?
Yeah, man, we're kids, you know. Yeah, my mom says fuck a lot, and I can only
Facts.
imagine
I'd
how
have got
much
hit
she
for
said
that.
it when I was a
Facts.
child.
This one
I definitely got hit for that.
I got lucky because it was like it was a funny, cute moment in public.
Oh,
I wasn't like 13, like fucker bingers, and ha ha ha, I get smacked. If I was older, I got
She's
tore
like,
up. for that.
fucker bingers.
I was a baby.
She was like, oh,
She was like, "Oh my god, he's a fucker bingers." He's a child.
that's lit.
It's like kind of funny when kids
Everyone laughs
cuss,
for a
lucky
moment.
you
You
ain't
get
end up
your
with that
ass
nickname.
whipped. It's a whole
It's
fucking
a
mess.
great time. It's a great time. But no, she uses her cuss words in context, and I'm like, this is scary.
Dude, yeah, she hit my daughter with the most grown man or the grown
We're gonna-
woman fucking sentence ever. Like it was plain as day, and she meant it. She said, "Shut the fuck up." I said,
She was like, and she's a baby.
"Oh
But
yeah."
anyways,
And
you
he
know.
turned. He said, "I'm so sorry." I was like, "Someone had to say it." Just happy it wasn't me.
Don't you get scared of that? Like kids running in, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know why my kid wants to pick with your kid, stuff like that, bro. I mean, it doesn't happen to me or anything like that. I'd be nervous about
Oh
that.
no! See, that's my daughter is super friendly. She like gets along with anyone that
Facts.
she meets. It's just she's very skittish about certain things.
Mhm.
So it was all purely Aurora was fine with the fireworks going off, and Paisley had had enough and kept yelling at the
He
top of
loves
her
the
lungs,
story.
"Stop! Stop!" So Aurora turned.
She
And,
says, "Shut the fuck
yeah,
up."
Yo,
she turned
whoa.
and told Paisley what it was.
That shit blew me back. I was
It
like,
was probably all like,
"Is that?"
Oh, not me, bro. I just
He was
started
over there
dying.
like, hitting the clove, like
just smoking his black
He
slick.
just got the clove hanging out the corner of his mouth.
Real
like,
life
"God
experiences
damn
coming in
right."
hot.
You gotta let you gotta
So
get
buckle
your lumps
up,
on the
honey. There's
plate.
gonna be a lot of those in our lifetime.
He's so
Facts.
weird,
About to be a
Like,
long
Daddy, she
ride.
cussed at me.
Kids
Get
get
used to it.
vicious.
Like,
Yeah.
hey, facts.
Kids get vicious, man.
The world is not nice.
We hurt the little ones.
Facts. How old did
Oh
you
yeah,
say
we
she
love the
was?
children.
She's about to be 3.
Oh my! Oh, that's why. Then terrible twos. They're terrible.
Oh yeah, she's getting on the lower end of it. She's still a little wild one, but
She still touch everything, grip everything up.
I mean she's always touching and getting into shit. But
That's when it really sets in with them terrible twos. Is touching everything, just doing like irate shit.
oh yeah, I've been dealing with.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but she's cool. I just felt bad when I scared her with the candy. I was like, oh, damn, it's too late. She
I'm
gotta
glad-
get-
all my
Starting
kids is
school.
in school now.
I was
too,
there.
bro.
We're starting school.
I'm
I
thankful,
don't want
bro.
to
I'm
talk
blessed.
about kids in school.
How did we get on this topic?
I'm blessed.
We started
bro.
with shut the fuck up, and we ended on like real solid dad conversations.
Why don't you want to hear
Hell
about
yeah.
school, bro?
Huh?
Why don't you want to hear
All
about
right.
school?
I just
How
wanna
how
talk
about we do
sending
this?
kids to school?
You got some of your music on your phone.
I do.
Yeah,
Your
but
music in Android, or I mean your phone in Android.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Wanna
Plug
play
her
some
in
jams?
Oh, wow.
somewhere.
hit that ad
Plug
'cause I
it
gotta
in.
take a piece.
All right, we're gonna hit an ad. We're gonna listen to a couple of Ricky's songs.
Stay tuned.
We're gonna
We'll be
chop
back.
it up with you guys.
That stands for My Unique Life Unleashed. I'm from Uniontown, PA. Hell yeah! Okay, hell yeah!
All right, we back. We're gonna wait for Mulu.
We back at it. Yeah, we back at it.
So for the people out there watching, tell me what do you guys want to see? Who there any people you guys want to see us interview?
You want to see me whoop Mulu's ass on live more?
That ain't gonna happen.
Y'all just let me know something,
Jeez.
dog. You
We
can
plan on
DM me
doing
all
I want
that.
to see some of the battle rappers up here.
Yeah, dude, that's what I want to do. Like open mic night poetry. I want to do battle rap shit. Like there's so much stuff that I want to do and expand on. It's just that.
Hey, Jess, they cooking down there. They cooking down there in Pittsburgh right now. Like,
Yeah. That's me. You was talking about it before. I'd love to do something. I just want to make sure that it's set up properly. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm interested in what the community wants to see go down. You guys want to see? We want to do some tournaments, Madden tournaments, 2K tournaments, UFC tournaments.
UFC, just y'all know what to do. I'm always here. You know what I'm saying?
I took 3 losses today in this field.
In UFC,
Yeah, man.
bro, I'm not the greatest, obviously, because you didn't see me lose. Yo, I'm nasty at UFC, though. I'm telling you, I really am.
And if anyone out there is interested in doing a podcast, get a hold of us. We'll let you know what the deal is. We're always interested in seeing new shows shine.
I might have to unlock that.
You can play it.
I guess I might as well play the song we've been talking about first.
Yeah.
What you say?
All right.
You want to hit it?
We're gonna listen to the first song and we're gonna chop it up a little more. Listen to the second song.
This one's Ricky.
Yo.
All right, now you might have to.
We about to play some Ricky.
Yeah.
Is it on
800 Ricky.
and all the way up?
I got 247 Shazams. I just took a peek at that.
Yeah, man. You'd be
That's fire.
surprised at how much Shazams you get.
That's fire.
Gotten some love over the time.
If I change my name to Sandy Works,
And while we're waiting, make sure you go and vote the R&R Cup,
Oh, where's it
man.
playing?
I
Where's it playing?
I'm in the contest. Go vote.
Ron Oilers, that's how you
800
feel.
Ricky.
Battery dirty, herky jerky, hit the pedal and sit back. He can't see you on this peanut butter, girl. You can relax. This a Ricky with that meaning. Every window in her black motor roaring. I've been scoring everywhere I hit the mat. I hop out, look like a couple dollars right about the trap. And I like when Hobie like a billow. Who the fuck is that? I ain't lying. Pop took off and left a nigga in the trap. I ain't lying. Pop took off and left a nigga in the trap. He be stunting, he be shining. He just look like extra food. Bitch, I'm hungry and I got it on me right here in the room. And the posse think the same. Them niggas always in the mood. 40 big as fucking blowing if you make a sudden move. The party like a rolling stone. I ain't never home. Bottles of Patron till I couldn't even drive my own. Yo, bitch out alone. I'ma take her home, give her bones. She thought she was low, but she got recorded giving dome. In the phone, whoa, certified her pro. Watch her go. She put on the show.
We did the
Sloppy
siren
Tommy
for the-
though. She the go. I ain't wifing up no bitch I brought home with me from the bar.
I feel like I needed a bunch of stuff.
You know what I'm
she
saying?
never sat inside
No,
the
not in
car.
like the
No,
song,
I
like
beat it
just for
hard.
us as the
Uber coming,
podcast,
she
just
still
like
seeing
live. I wanna
stars.
get-
I'm
I'm
getting
getting
the
the
street
you know what I'm
bars.
saying?
We still gonna be
No,
saying
I mean, that's always-
rap like I'm from
No, it sounds
Mars.
fire.
Ricky
Actually, like I
Derrick
did
Diesel
the
with
voice
that
of Dave,
hard.
too. That's
Ricky
deep.
shooting star. Beat the Desert Eagle with the bar. hard. I ain't got a scar. Niggas must be shooting at the stars. So hot off the floor. Rocket Man, Ricky Vaughn, wrong. Bubble gum, I'm gone. Play the track and it's a walkathon. Fuckers going on. Bitches, I ain't talking about the blogs. Plus, I write a song. Tell the engineer to bring some tongs. I was in the slums. I ain't have a talent like LeBron. Had to get it on. I was in the projects with the cars. Holding up the wall. Smoking borders. Fucking till it's gone. Shorts taking some dollar hits. Giving out the crumbs. Yelling, here they come. Remember when you do it before you run. Bitch, I'm Ricky. I never found no hustle tricky. I take a shower, call your bitch, and bring the blicky with me.
Hey.
It's safe to say I'm with the shits.
Let us know what you're thinking of the chat.
It's Ricky, just remember Ricky.
Show some love.
I never found no hustle tricky. It's safe to say I'm with the shits. I'm brought the city with me. I take a shower, call
He said
your
it's
bitch,
Ricky.
and bring the
That
blicky
shit was
It's Ricky.
It's Ricky.
Ricky, you know who?
It's Ricky.
800 Ricky, man.
Ricky, nigga. It's
What's
Ricky.
the name of it? Is it called as Ricky? Is it called
Ricky,
as
It's called Ricky Good.
Make sure that we got the correct name. I don't want to say the wrong name.
We're gonna get that on there, bro.
Make sure that you go where they can find it on SoundCloud and YouTube.
SoundCloud, YouTube.
800 Ricky.
Yeah.
Make sure you go run some of that up for him and check out his
800
tracks.
Ricky.
So you got a grip of songs or just a couple songs?
Right now I got what you call it, an EP. I got like 5 songs.
Nice. Letting the people know, man.
Is it out? You got it like released?
3 of them.
Yeah, that's fire. Facts.
He said, yeah.
I don't got that many. I only
I
got
don't know
like
if I
2,
wanna
bro.
Continue because I wanted to drop something like Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying?
Heard,
That's what I'm
definitely.
doing.
I felt that, bro. I definitely felt that.
I did one
Promise.
Valentine's Day drop in my time, and I was actually singing on it, but I took it off my SoundCloud. It was up for like a
Publicity
limited
stunt,
time.
You know what I mean?
You
I
still
was,
have it
I was.
somewhere?
It's probably. It might still be on my SoundCloud, like under private.
I need to hear it.
Yeah, he's
And we'll see. Maybe it'll resurface.
Jesse got a song too, Moo. You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. You should play your song.
That's
No.
curious.
Let the
No.
people want to
We'll
hear
play
your
it
song.
after.
Okay.
I'm not putting that out there.
Ain't putting it on the
Wow,
fucking.
it's
I'm not
fire
an
though,
artist.
You
bro.
gotta have faith.
It's fire though. I was
Yeah.
just about to get into when you were saying like, you know, you was personal and shit like that. That's how I be feeling sometimes.
Yeah.
I be like, man, maybe they ain't gonna feel me or even fuck with what I'm
No,
saying.
I don't want
Those
to
are
be
the
no
best
artist.
songs,
I was
bro.
just fucking around.
Those are the best.
Understandably, it's fire
If you don't
though
want
for
to be
fucking
no
around.
artist, that
shit,
song better
man.
not be hot.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's hot. It's hot. It's like a New York drill type shit. It's fire as fuck. Promise.
Yeah, they come through on the bus. The next song he's gonna come through on his Baby Trump.
No, perp. I'm not even putting your comment up there. I ain't playing.
Put
any
it
of the
up
song.
there.
We'll
You
play.
just
You
said
wanna,
play the
He said
song.
bro?
play
You
it.
play your
Yeah.
song. I'll play Perp's song, bro.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I got you.
How
In my
about that
eyes, I'll
shit,
play
Perp?
that.
How about that?
We got a
shit?
deal with
If we
Perp.
play your song.
We'll play Jesse's if we can play In My Eyes.
In my eyes.
What you gotta say?
Let us
He
know
gonna be
something.
like- he
man.
gonna
Let
be
us
like,
know
nah.
in the chat.
He gonna be like, fuck that song. I didn't even want to hear it anyway.
If you're watching on
He
Twitch,
probably
make sure
stopped
you
watching.
give us a sub or a follow. Show us some love on Twitch as well.
If you ever want your fade ran on UFC though,
it
and
don't
I'm not
matter.
on
It ain't
live,
gotta be done.
and you got an
Sin,
Xbox,
don't bring up UFC
Let me
like
know.
we're about to have this
Let
talk
me know.
again, bro.
Hit him with the, what is it? The
He
boost.
said
We'll
it's
just play the
not
first
even
half.
done. We're just gonna play the hook.
just the hook. In fact, exactly,
Just the hook.
just the hook.
Just enough.
It sounds squashed. It doesn't sound
Everybody
you wanna
like,
really do
damn, son, where'd you find this?
that works out for you because even if he was like, yeah, Jesse still isn't gonna want to do it.
No, yeah, no, I'm not doing it. I
standing
just want to
firm
fuck
on
with
he's
him.
not gonna share this.
that's
Yeah, no.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna get that file and we're gonna leak it.
One day.
Sandy got all
need to
the
hack it.
fouls.
After
we're
I
gonna
put
leak
something
it.
out that's actually worth hearing, then we'll come back.
We're gonna
to
leak
this.
it solely on Twitch.
Oh shit.
I'm young Shug.
That would work though because I don't fuck with Twitch.
I got the
so,
masters.
oh no, I thought you meant Twitter.
No. I was gonna say you fuck with Twitch.
Yeah, I love Twitch.
You heart
For some
Twitch.
reason, my brain heard Twitter. I was like, that would work
All
though
you
because
heard
I don't
was
fuck with Twitter.
TW.
So you post something there, I would never know. It would
I don't
just
really fuck
fucking
with
float
Twitter
out
either.
there.
As big as it
Yo,
is.
shout
I
out to my
did
boy
once upon a
Skills,
time,
man. He's
But
asking
then it
my
got too
feedback.
confusing because we got fucking subtweets, retweets, fucking reposts, fucking replies. I'm like,
Whatever.
too many re's for me.
I'm having trouble getting a tweet together.
What's he
Yeah.
talking about?
I
got
can't-
lost in the comment in the day one comment. I was like, what are we talking about?
Again, he
playing-
commented again.
We playing Madden? Was you playing Madden or something?
Today,
He was running the kicker turn.
oh man,
That's what he was talking about. I was like, I was just so confused on the call. I'm like, kicker turn.
yeah.
Jake he'll drop a comment that just always leaves me puzzled at some point to where I have to bring it up because I know that I'm just staring at my phone at one point on the camera, just like confused.
Wow.
I'm not talking about that
Facts.
kicky turn, man. I just know I pressed the wrong button and
I
threw
was
the
like,
ball.
what the fuck just happened? He's always fucking my phone.
Bro, Jake, your fucking comment
Tell
almost
me
gave
why-
me a headache trying to read that son of a bitch.
He said, "Don't do me like that."
He said this player threw the ball down and Zay picked it up. You fumbled at the goal line?
Man, I gotta pick.
You was playing against that.
Yeah, I gotta
Oh
pick.
my
I
God,
picked him in
trying
the
to
end
read
zone.
that
I'm taking it
comment.
up the
I
sideline.
got you, Jake.
In
I ain't
real-
gonna do
in
you like
real
that
li-
either,
In real
Perk
life,
boy.
I'm celebrating. I'm stepping and shit, and I fucking tapped the wrong
the
button.
fucking
And
ball.
dude,
That's why I
tossed the
stopped
ball.
doing the taunting shit on Madden because I always hit the wrong button in the new ones. I was like, I'm running in it. Or you go to dive and they slide and you're like, what the fuck just happened?
That was crazy.
He ran it all the way to
But
the
he-
1
he
yard
know it was up.
line.
He know it was up from that point on. I was about to dig in that ass, but that just took it all out of me.
I suck
Wait,
at
did
Madden
Zay roll
severely.
out or are they still upstairs? What are they doing?
Zay's up there playing.
I was about to say, I know
Mortal Kombat.
Yonder's up. I know Yonder's up.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
see him. I saw Zay though, unless he's hiding.
Yondo will always be kicking.
I was gonna
in
say
here with him.
Yondo escorted us out the studio last night. He's like, all right, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. I'm like, all right, bro. Walk out, let me lock the door.
He holds
You know
it
what I mean?
down.
Not really.
He's the
but
guard dog.
facts.
We love
said
the
he's the guard.
I
Yondonator.
wasn't saying it in a mean way.
Yondy,
Don't take offense to that. That's in term of endearment. My dog. He's the guard dog. Still my dog nonetheless.
I ain't
You
never-
you've probably seen
Nah, but
Yondo,
I'm
bro.
garbage on
Straight
Madden.
drop
I'm not
kick
even
was
gonna
like,
lie.
man.
Like I fell all the way off in my Madden game.
He said Jesse. He's told me to
I read it.
take some Excedrin. He's out of control.
Should take Excedrin, my boy. My boy.
Oh shit.
Oh man. What's
Shout out to my boy Skills again.
When I first seen Madden, it was the most confusing thing ever. I thought you had to control all them players at the same time.
What Madden? Oh my! Imagine that. That'd be
We're
crazy.
playing the fucking what's it, the foosball shit.
That nigga's like, I don't even want to try to play,
Nah,
bro.
I
Me and
didn't.
Madden just.
I ain't tried Madden for so long.
I mean, it's
I think
still like
my-
basic shit, but it's just
My
too
cousin
much.
Jerry scarred me from Madden because when we were all younger, he was the guy to fucking beat in Madden, but he showed no mercy. It didn't matter how old you were, what your skill set was. He was gonna trash you, and he wasn't just gonna trash you. He was gonna run the replay back and like slow mo the replay. And you're a kid, and you're like, nigga, what the fuck? Yo, like let's play. He's just
Yo,
dragging.
look
his
at
shit out.
this.
He scarred me from Madden for the rest of my life. 2K, when I finally beat him in 2K, it was just a moment for me. Like, I don't give a fuck how many L's I've taken in Madden. I beat that ass in 2K.
That's how I felt
And
I
about
might
my
have to
race
play
game.
you in 2K, bro. I
Yeah,
see
we
it
can
now.
definitely run some 2K.
I was gonna ask you
can
about
get your
that
L in
earlier.
that. Yeah, we can put bread up on that too.
We're gonna have to see how you work.
Am I allowed to talk about putting bread up on games on Twitch?
No.
Pussies. Say no. Come
Yeah,
see me
bro.
on UFC, pussies.
Facts. Well, I'll give a donation. Maybe we'll see how good you are. Cause I don't want to take your money. You know what I mean? I'm a good guy.
Bro, oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's the bro.
Yo, every time I-
Bijan.
Yo, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Shout
The
out to
energy from
Bijan,
everybody
man.
was there. Even like that's what I love about doing the shows and the call and responses is everybody makes it feel alive, and everybody makes me feel really good about the performance and how into it we can get, and feeling them emotions, man. I'm starting to accept that role more. I used to get upset that I wasn't like a turn up to do like that, but it was like it's not that I can't rap over beats that you'll get hyped to. My turn up's just a little bit different, like my house party or something like that. Like it's chill, but we're still vibing. We can smoke and have a good time type shit. I just never been the super hype dude. I used to be hype at like school dances, but I was just acting the ass at school dances. Like, I mean, like dancing with everybody cutting up. But like to perform is just I always was like, damn man, I don't think I'm like the hit guy. I don't think I'm the hit guy. I used to get frustrated about that. Now I'm realizing like we have hits just in different like.
Yeah, I was just
different
about to say, what's the hit guy? Because
it was more like just your shit that you would play in the club. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just upset that I wasn't really a club dude like that. I didn't have any songs like that because I just felt in my mind when I was younger, that's what I needed to make sure people would fucking like get in on it. But you know, it's funny, man. You can't run away from
So
that
the
type
best
of
hip
shit.
hop
I was just about to say,
ever
bro,
heard.
you can definitely
ain't
still
never
do
been
a
played
club
in the
banger.
I know. Yeah, and that's what I had to come to realize in my own mind. It was really just me psyching myself out because I was comparing. You know what I mean? Comparing successes and comparing what you think people's doing out there with their music, and that's all I was doing, man. And once I stopped doing that, I got more comfortable being in my pocket, and now it's just like, you know, I chill in that pocket, man. It's not a comfort zone. It's because the pocket's everywhere. That's why I try to do different kind of beats all the time. Cause like I don't ever want to be in a box. I just want to be able to like you can literally hear me in any fucking lane, and be like you just know it's me though. Like I'm still being myself. I'm not doing too much to where you're like, what the fuck is this nigga? He's out of his depth, and you know what I mean
Versatility, right?
Shit. Yeah, man.
You have what's the fucking I can't think of the song name that you did with Juju.
Which Autopilot Hotbox or
Yeah.
Stardust? Stardust is like the more singing,
Yeah, no, the Autopilot
but the
Hotbox.
Autopilot Hotbox is fun.
Throw that bitch on.
Oh,
I was just about to say, bro, you ain't. How about any club
we
bangers in
have
the near future?
yeah.
It's never too late. You know
I'm
what I
never
mean?
saying like, because really, if you look at it, I got Top Floor, I got like songs like that. Like even Sally Mae could be a banger if you playing it on the radio.
And I say this song because it is super. The beat is
The beat, man.
absurdly left field,
Yeah, it's like,
but it's funky. I fuck with it.
You wouldn't really think you'd hear me on it for real, for real.
Like he's talking about being versatile, and you know what I mean. Here he be on all kinds of shit. This definitely shows it.
Shout out to Juju. We're working on a project together.
It's definitely low-key a club vibe.
I fuck with this one.
People turning south from the freeway were startled when they saw three flying saucers
Show some love in the
high
chat.
over Hollywood Boulevard.
I don't think I've ever heard this song.
I like it though.
It's different.
He sent me this joint, and I was like,
You mean
this
the
is my
guy from
chance
up
to
there?
break away
It
from
was
being
shaped
so
like a
serious all the
huge
time
cigar.
and have fun with the
Danny
shit.
saw it too.
It reminded me
When
of
it
some
passed over, the
gorillas,
whole
like,
compartment
something
lighted up
like
with a blinding glare. Then there was a tremendous wind that practically knocked us off our course.
That talking's hot.
Yeah,
Where'd you do this at?
I
Unidentified flying
recorded
through
this
your
myself.
speakers,
I
cool like
sent
Kurt
him
with
that
the
shit
phaser for the creatures. Set it to ether for the fans of the reaper who wanna see them before they need to. The evils squeeze through when they see a light start to peep through. Try to do what you do, they fecal. Don't matter. I'm a makeshift, spaceship, DIY. Cool and misfits. I'm Bruce Willis, but I don't die. Don't wanna close my eyes. I can't fall asleep because the mission's on my mind and this artist needs to eat. Instead, I'm chain smoking everything while Juju plays the beat. I'm a meditative mind, getting lucid in this dream. Third eye, crusty knowledge, low and eating to release. They too needy for the green. I'm more focused on the beam. Study take me off this planet. There's no universe to see. This is an autopilot hot box past the pits. Feeling like the shooting star amongst asterisks. Out of this world where they leaving girls glad to rip the bong and sing along. Baby, don't crash the ship. This an autopilot hot box past the pits. Feeling like a shooting star amongst asterisks. Out of this world where they leaving girls glad to rip the bong and sing along. Baby, don't crash the ship. I'm like Paula, down to earth Martian, where the weed? I'm appalled at the amount of whack this planet breeds. It's hard being exotic and I seen the sticks and seeds surrounded by lethargic energies. I call them frenemies, love them anyways. Christ conscious for the inner peace. If they keep talking, make their heads my table centerpiece. Pollution to my mind, I've been blind to the center of me. Chakras blocked, I keep the stones like I'm Thanos. Got my eyebrows cocked like I'm the Rock. They can't stand them, it's that new school bop. At least that golden age era, I'm a loose fit top. Still in my thoughts, I'm embarrassed for those missing the plot. Because the truth's hard to handle.
Did you like this?
A moment or two more, and you will be the first live Earth people ever to enter a celestial ship.
This is an autopilot high box past the pip. Feeling like a shooting star amongst asterisks. Out of this world where the thinking girls glad to rip the
I was
ball
about
and
to say,
sing
bro.
along. Baby,
I was about to say,
don't
you mixed yourself like your own voice, but I realized like now that's why I asked you that.
Out of this world where they thinking girls glad to rip the ball and sing along. Baby, don't crash the ship. This is an autopilot hot box past has to be. Feeling like a shooting star amongst asterisks. Out of this world where they leaving girls glad to rip the ball and sing along. Baby, don't crash the ship. This a lot of pilot hot box past
you know, I
the
can do
bit.
something.
Feeling like a shooting star
Like, I
amongst
like this
asterisks. Out of this world where they leaving girls glad to rip the ball and sing along. Baby, don't crash the ship.
But this is the same guy, Juju. His name is Juju Juice, little alien dude. And so he sent me this, he sent me this shit. He sent me, this is the first beat he ever sent me. And I was like, yo, I get to really try to do some different shit. Yeah. It's called Stardust. And I won't hog any more of the airways after that.
Man. It's hard for different kinds of species.
I do have Toyota virus.
You have the Toyota virus?
They left behind.
I was like, bro, what?
Facts,
I'm a
dog.
queen for the shooting stars.
It's
Far
a Ben
different
beat
than what
song.
you were used to seeing.
And his beats
The
always have
kind
the most
of power
ridiculous
that
things.
could free your mind. And the spaceship's feeling empty, in orbit for some centuries. My needle rests on E. I don't have nowhere to link on up in the galactic seas. Adrift a soul without a plan, trying to understand the ways of man and all that they believe. My home planet unsustainable, I had to leave. Troubled souls fighting the lead. It's death by greed. Ears close to the peace, stuck in their ways. Until the end of days, let them bow their heads to pray. I tried, they wouldn't listen, so I left, I sure will miss them. Even though they mad dismissive, I'm still sad I couldn't shift them. What makes me kinda mad is if you ask, they'll play the victim. All I tried to do was gift them with my corner pieces. Cause the puzzle they call life is filled with too much grief. Planet Earth is one big fucked up middle piece. Parents receive consolation, reefs corrupted police, celebrities compete for presidential suites. A vacation is paid by sheep. It's hard for different kinds of species.
That's just an example of me, like trying to do different shit, not put myself in a box. And like, not a lot of producers like to step outside of their comfort zone of what they like to make. So it's really cool to come across people like Juju who send you shit, and you're like, this is hard. I'm gonna make sure that I make something to this shit. And so yeah, that's me and Juju got a project coming out. We don't have a date yet, but we're gonna start recording in October. I'm gonna go down there to Nashville for a show, and we're gonna knock that shit out.
That's
like
gonna be
10-day
fun
style.
time. Expect a lot of footage from that.
Yeah, we always have.
Might try to find a way to go slight live, even if it's just on the phone.
We'll do some. We'll figure something out. Because Nashville's always a good time, man. I haven't had one bad show in Nashville yet. This will be my fifth time going out there, and it's always just love, man. Last couple times I went out there, I met newer people, and their fucking music scene is so like, it's I look up to their music scene because all the artists are they support each other. They put each other on cards. They put shows. They put house shows on. They put each other on the house show cards. If one person gets into this fucking festival, they're putting their other people on to see if they can get in. You know what I mean? It's up to the festival to accept people, but they're all talking to each other and letting each other know these opportunities are there. When you go to a party, it's all the musicians and their musician friends and everybody that's just trying to make it. It's always music on every corner. There's music almost on every street, man. It's just like one of the coolest places to me. And I think everybody should go visit Nashville at some point and just like get lost in there.
Yeah, I'm hyped to go down.
That's not.
And the crowds are always hype. Like the crowds are always big.
Coming hype, man.
I hope so, bro. I haven't even told my girlfriend that.
When is this?
It's in October. October 29th is the show, which is also my baby's too. But we're gonna make it work.
You're gonna have to take her with you.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Deliver down there.
She's ready for whatever. She's down. That's why I love her. She's down to ride. She rides for all the things, everything, not just music, but she definitely down in the music. You seen her today? If you was at the show, she was down there getting on the angles on the floor with the. She's pregnant, but she's still out here trying to help out any way she can. So she makes the merch. She tie dyes everything, so I don't have to. Shout out to Feet.
You got anything unreleased?
Anything
Honestly,
He's
like, let me play like 8 more songs. That's why I don't like taking the aux, because I'll just start playing shit. We'll just be sitting here quiet for like an hour.
Throw some shit on.
Put that shit on.
Yeah, let's let the people hear what we got going on
I
in
do
the
have
area.
an unreleased track, and I'm not gonna lie to you. This thing is. But you just decide, all right?
Make sure that you throw a vote my way for the R&R Cup.
Yeah, I got
Go
that.
vote for
The
Mulu.
link
I
is
put
on
mine
my
in.
wall. You can buy votes. You can give a free vote. But nonetheless, go run that vote up for me.
This is my first try at something like this.
Tell the little bit to go low. Tell the little bit to go low.
Oh,
Tell the little bit to go low.
This is the one you and Jake did, right?
Tell the
Yeah,
hoe
Jake.
go to the floor.
No,
Tell the
no,
hoe go
who's-
to the floor.
Temper.
Tell the hoe go to
Oh,
the
is
floor.
it Temper? It sounds like Jake. It doesn't sound like Jake for a minute.
This club, ayy, ayy, don't. When we finna pipe up this club, ayy, ayy, don't. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Ayy.
Her booty clap like a semi. She drinking doubles as Henny. I got a handful of Bennies. I shoot my shot like I'm Penny. She said she wants to see the Bennies. She said she look like you eating. Bitch, I can do this all weekend. Her pussy dripping, no, she can't control it. She knows she sexy, look how she be stowing her outfit so tight, she about to
Except
outgrow
Mulu
it. She
for
hypnotizing
president.
me, I'm off the potion. Now I know we beating up, feeling her motion. Bitch, I'm a
Look at
gangster,
the
it's
screen.
in me. Nike on me, ain't no Fendi.
I'm running fake news.
Now motorized, so like I'm
They
in.
tried to
I'm
give me the
throwing money
virus.
like when
They
got
tried to give me the
energy,
virus.
my contagious energy, dangerous and handsome. I
You
feel
got the
like a fool.
Toyota virus.
This is
I
about to be a
beat the
strip club
virus.
banger.
I'm sorry.
I'm about to slide.
This is about to be a strip club banger right here.
Let Ricky Ricardo treat you like you lose.
Make the booty clap.
Hey,
That's
Some
a
mans
good
don't like
music.
his verse, so I ain't gonna play it. You gotta change.
Did it. It's always nice to release not unreleased music, but to show some unreleased music.
Yeah.
I had shit on my phone, but I obviously that was my old phone, so this shit I have just strictly beats on this phone.
What else you got on there?
He said, "Show everything that you got."
let us see it all.
Oh, I know he got stuff
I'm
that's
still
already
tripping off the
released.
Mulu for president comment because let's talk about it. Say no.
Are we running a campaign?
Sandy Wexler, can I have more than one running mate?
If
Ooh,
that,
I don't know if I can play this. I don't know if I can play this.
Yeah, that's what I be
Uh,
scared
Sandy
of. That
Wexler's
copyright
around.
shit, dog.
I'm not worried about copyright. It's
That shut that lobby down.
he just reminded me talking about running for president, and like I don't want to like get the name of it. The name of this song is THUG, and in parentheses is FTP.
Fuck the president.
Fake news.
So I don't know. I ain't sure if I
Yeah,
can play
you're
it.
dumb.
On the podcast,
But I don't want to hear it.
but
He thinks he can rap about me. Trump
I
and,
know you
and
got
Ricky,
something else.
the beef.
mm,
Trump comes
Jesse
out with
said
a
don't
diss
play it
track.
type shit.
Could you hear Donald Trump rapping?
No.
I could. He'd actually be a dope.
I'll
battle
goes
rapper.
right for Donald Trump.
Donald Trump
Don't
battle
even
rap bars.
listen.
Can you imagine?
It would just be the way he talks would just kill it.
I would love it. I just want to hear one.
You don't even know.
I'll grab your
I'ma
bitch
send
by
you
the
down
pussy.
to China.
Hey, yeah.
I just want money, I don't want no trouble.
Epic rap
Give me all the
battle.
money in the duffel. Y'all go AP bussin', can't no broke nigga tell me nothing. I just want money, I don't want no trouble. 20 years in, no muscle. I still got the ball, no fumble. Can't no broke nigga tell me
This song
nothing.
got a
I
lot
just
in
want
it.
money, I don't want no trouble. Give me all the money in the duffel. Y'all go AP bussin', can't no broke nigga tell me nothing. I just want money, I don't want no trouble. 20 years in, no muscle. I still got the ball, no fumble. Can't no broke nigga tell me nothing. I just want money, I don't want no trouble. Standing in the kitchen with the cocaine shuffle. Yellow gold rope, white beater, no muscle. Black bulldog, no leash, no muscle. Got no heart, nigga, please don't hustle. You ain't gon' bust, nigga, please don't clutch it. Got a big mouth, better king gon' rush it. Got a bad bitch, same nigga gon' touch it. Don't you think you doing just a little too much? No broke nigga tell me nothing. Yellow gold AP, left hand bustin'. Might be wrong, but a nigga doing numbers.
Yeah,
I play pretty much anything.
Everything goes. Nah, that was banging.
Right.
So what? Did you get all those mixed here?
The one song I just played, I didn't get mixed here. The FTP John, I didn't get that mixed here. Everything else that's going on, that's coming out in February, is to get done right here. right here in the building.
Oh yeah, just making sure people can hear them votes,
be it
man.
be it 5 more, 7 or 8. I don't
We
know.
gotta
What
hear the
about,
votes.
What about Stacker Star?
Stacker Star. Yes, sir.
We playing the
Yeah,
whole
man,
catalog.
You know what? I wanted to play it.
Shout out to Taylor, he's in the chat. Jaguar.
Yo. Tell everybody to vote Lulu in 2024.
Go
But it
vote.
wants to me down and I'm moving. Got this out the mud and straight out the gristle. Ain't never had shit handed to me. Everybody say change up your music. And it's like you won't stack up your star. Ain't no other way else you won't do it. I've been dealing with pain for years. Pray to God that he helping me do it. While they won't see me down and I'm moving. Got this out the mud and straight out the gristle. Ain't never had shit handed to me. Everybody say change up your music. And it's like you won't stack up your star. Ain't no other way else you gonna do it. I've been dealing with pain for years. Pray to God that he helping me do it.
They tell me I'm 40, my music ain't popping. I say it's a hobby, they don't understand me. I'm writing these bangers and they are outstanding. You want me to stop when it coming out, man? Me. I want a bit when I can't trust a bitch when she running my shit to her friends and the family. Can't trust a nigga, they watching shit. Looking for weakness to show it with damn me. I pillow top them up and pour that shit on the pad so they both got the smoke when I can't sleep. Very shit thick that I see on the creek, so I wouldn't not reap what they screaming and stare me. I put my problems to ash, drowning my stress under thousands of liters of brandy. I got my foot on the gas, never in the mirror trying not to let him flag me. Writing the eulogy, buried in you and me, knowing I'm who is he, cause you been who to me. Now you got truancy, look at your lunacy, never to get you to look you ain't wanna see. Now I go sit with the stars, never around when you niggas is ready to look for me. Now I go sit with the stars, never around when you niggas is ready to look for me.
Why they want to see me down and I'm moving? Got this out the mud and straight out the gristle. Ain't never had shit handed to me. Everybody say change up your music. And it's like you won't stack up your star. Ain't no other way else you won't do it. I've been dealing with pain for years. Pray to God that he helping me do it. Why they want to see me down and I'm moving? Got this out the mud and straight out the gristle. Ain't never had shit handed to me. Everybody say change up your music. And it's like you won't stack up your star. Ain't no other way else you gonna do it. I've been dealing with pain for years. Pray to God that he helping me do it. First off, number one, I'm a soldier. My boss made a brick, not a sofa. Life tricked me out, got the antidote. I've been locked in them chain, won't wear chain no more. Gotta pray to my God, it won't rain no more. Lost my folks to the streets, ain't the same no more. And I know that I'm chosen and walking in light. Still do not try me, I let it blow. Had a talk with my God, I'm finna grow. Believe what you want, this is something I know. I can see all the fake through the stethoscope. When the devil try call me, I tell him no. I'm not as broken cause I found myself. And the light from the sky done open my mind. So I pray to mine cause he never really gonna let me go. No, he never let me go. Chop us around when we do a show. So if you try to take some folks, let it go. Shout out bro Smooth, we gon' let it blow. Niggas said I would make it, no doubt no more. Niggas know that I'm chosen, you know I'm a light. Ain't talking shining the jewelry though. Ain't talking money, I'm hungry though. Money is coming, but they want to see me down and I'm moving. Got this out the mud and straight out the gristle. Ain't never had shit handed to me. Everybody say change up your music. And it's like you gon' stack up your star. Ain't no other way else you gon' do it. I've been dealing with pain for years. Pray to God that he helping me do it. Why they want to see me down and I'm moving? Got this out the mud and straight out the gristle. Ain't never had shit handed to me. Everybody say change up your music. And it's like you gon' stack up your star. Ain't no other way else you gon' do it. I've been dealing with pain for years. Pray to God that he helping me do it.
Got a banger.
That is it. You gotta shoot a bit for that.
Video needs to be done.
That's a fact.
Shout out. That's Stacker Star. Mix and master by Taylor.
Mixed and mastered by Taylor. Recorded right here in the building.
Also Temper and 800 Ricky on the track. Make sure that you go and vote for me in the R&R Cup. I'm in 200th place.
That's hard though.
I'm in 200th place with 119 votes.
That's fire though.
That's what they say. Ain't that what you said?
119 votes. That's hard.
I gotta be in the top 512. So as long as we maintain this 200 to 100, top 200 at least.
Go vote for me.
Drop that vote.
Let's keep it.
Just remember
right here
the
in the
song
chat.
they were playing earlier or yesterday. I forget. was earlier today was Ligma.
Yeah, Ligma. Look at my ball. Look at my ball.
Bro, when he said that to me at
Bro,
work, I was like,
I thought dude was gonna trash it. And he was hyped. He was like, "This is a TikTok banger," and I was like, "Fuck, is this the type of competition is where it's like,
Oh well,
we're strictly looking for the TikTok tracks?" Because I don't think I have TikTok tracks outside of like they say.
I mean, if you want like TikTok, I guess that would be a TikTok banger, but like
Still, though,
it's
it's
not
still a butt. Like that's like.
that's disrespectful to the.
We're
You
in a
can't make a
rap.
song
We're
like
in a
that.
hottest song contest, and you lose to "Lick on My Balls." Like, you take your craft so serious, and you gotta tell niggas that you lost to "Lick on My Balls."
Lick my ball.
Like the joke that we told in high school. Man,
Oh shit!
it hurts my soul.
Imagine the guy that was right behind. Wait till you see, man.
Yeah, no,
to be the guy that was right behind
shit
that
was
song.
hard though.
It
'Cause
was,
came
it
in with the
was,
boom,
but like,
boom, boom,
boom.
boom.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
That was fire, but
He
still,
came
like,
in.
wait till you.
He said, "Hello,
Whispering the
mama,
whole
let me
time,
whisper."
hot breath on her ear.
Facts, dog.
You
It
know
was
you-
hard though.
You know
especially
that's
when
a
it came
drunk. That was
It
the
def-
drunk
like,
nigga in the
I
club
just put my foot in my
anthem.
mouth because that was definitely hard, but still, like to be the one right behind that song, like come on, man, like where do you see my dick?
Yeah,
They
that
talk
was it.
foul in that song too.
It was
my
better
God.
with the
Yeah,
clean
that
version
was
because they'd be
hard.
like that. Oh, would make it like wait till you see my that should like this should make it hard. That should make it hard. I'm gonna beat that. When you get explicit, it's like listening to "Play" by David Banner, and you listen to like the version we were introduced to with the music video with David Banner's "Play," and then you hear the explicit version of "Play," and you're like, "Oh my god!"
I heard the explicit version. But
See, I was like younger, obviously. I mean, it was like I seen the music video first, so I was like, it was the cleaner version. Then I loaded it on LimeWire and was like, oh shit! Like,
what I thought was hilarious was there was, I mean, they attempted it, but there was no way to clean up Lil Jon's From the Windows.
Yeah,
bro, they be playing it in all the high school dances, all the junior high dances.
Yo, facts, dog.
And there was no
All
way
they
to
could do is
clean
Now
that
they
up.
wonder
All
why
they
it
could
be
do is
like
repeat
this.
it.
They
dog.
tried so hard to clean it up and remove this and that,
the
but there was
crunk
just,
era.
the whole entire song
Yeah.
was just a raunchy porno.
To
That's
the wall.
crazy, bro. That you
To the
said
sweat drop down my.
that. Did they say fall in a clean version or what?
Oh,
To the sweat
did they
drop
keep- did
down
they-
and fall.
Yeah.
But
Did they keep the skeet part?
Yeah.
They kept the skeet
yeah,
part?
that's what I was saying. Like that's the gem
not
right
clean version.
there.
Oh, ski. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, that's like the clean version.
Yeah.
But the ski motherfucker. That
Oh,
shit used to
ski,
get
ski,
so hot.
goddamn.
It didn't matter if it was the edited version playing at a school dance. We was screaming motherfucker.
They
Motherfucker.
singing the real words. Facts.
Teachers wanted to dance with us. They was like, these motherfuckers hype.
Right?
Like, yo,
Teachers acting ratchet.
Teachers wanted to get hype
That's
with
the
us.
shit they
bro.
listening to when they get off
We
work.
used to go hard at the school dances, bro.
That's crazy.
Lil Jon still making money off that song. I promise you.
There's
Then
not-
TikTok's
there ain't a
reviving
single
like
spring
every
break.
old song in America.
There ain't a
He
single
makes-
spring break that don't get taken over by that song.
He gets
for
a
at least
bag
couple hours.
every year for that song. Bro.
Oh, man.
I know he does. They be putting that shit in kids' movies. Right?
Yeah, that's
You're
why.
like, what's going on here?
Lil Jon has the best publicity team ever.
Yeah, man.
For that song to be as like out everywhere as it is.
It's all about the time period, man. And like it's just one of those songs that were perfect for the time.
And his energy.
And you're introducing the people to crunk music, and like that shit was just he rode that wave all the way to the top of where he needed to ride it to. And yeah, we love Lil Jon for
It's
the
like
hypeness.
T-Pain. I'm in love with a stripper.
T-Pain's probably filthy
T-Pain's fire,
fucking
bro.
rich, dog. I guarantee
Oh,
you
my
T-Pain's filthy rich, dog.
Especially now, you on the Twitch stream shit.
And then after, and yeah, it's been long enough, so yeah,
Got
he can
the
resell it.
body
He can
of
resell
a-
that shit.
Yeah, I was about to say T-Pain made so many hits, dog. It's crazy.
So, man.
He's still being played in strip
So-
clubs.
Facts. Then, like I said,
But he
TikTok.
got like really good songs. Oh shit! Look at you.
That's
You're
funny,
done.
bro.
You're fucking fired,
What's in
Sam.
that- what's in that bottle?
You're no longer Sandy Wexler. You're just Wexler.
He said, "What's in that bottle?"
You're strictly
Come on,
Wexler.
Wexler.
You gotta earn the
Nikolai.
Sandy back. You're just fucking
It's me,
Wexler.
Wexler, man.
No, it's
That
not
sounds
Nikolai.
fire too, though. I mean,
Webster.
No, it's fucking
he said
Wexler.
Webster.
No. What you talking about? No. All right. So, fucking next week, who we supposed to have on the show?
Treebird.
We got Treebird coming through from
Yep.
Pittsburgh.
Last week I accidentally said next week, which would have been this week, but that was my fuck up.
We
He's
got
next
Treebird
week.
coming through. And he is out in the Berg, right? He's from-
Yep, he's a videographer, also engineer, mix master. He owns Treehouse Collectives. He also has a studio in Pittsburgh now. I'm pretty sure it goes by Treehouse Collective or it's Treehouse Studio, something like that.
So yeah, make sure that you come through and catch some crash course questions about videography, about recording, and what it's like to be around Pittsburgh artists
He has
in the Pittsburgh scene.
he has done some of your favorite Pittsburgh artists. He's been with Guapo Lennon. He's been with Reese Young, and he's been with, I'm pretty sure, Guapo at some point, I imagine. He's been with a lot of them. He actually even ended up doing a Steve Moses verse.
I don't even know
Pretty
who that
fun.
is.
He's really good. He's from like near the Altoona area, PA,
Okay.
but he's actually really good.
What's his name again?
Treebird. I said T-Bird.
The rapper is Steve Moses.
You remember T-Bird, bro?
Yeah, T-Bird was putting his heart and soul out there.
Facts.
Yeah, he gave it his all. But yeah,
Skipped a lot of songs.
come check out
Yeah, you're
come check out
dumb,
Treeberg
dog.
next Wednesday.
He's a sweetheart though.
8
Sweet kid.
p.m. Eastern. Same
Man,
as always.
make sure
Same
y'all-
bat channel, same bat time.
Make sure y'all tune into my music video, man.
And go fucking vote.
Facts, and vote for Mula.
R&R Cup.
Hit the subscribe button also.
And yeah, sub to us on Twitch and shit.
And with that, my friends,
I'm Sandy Wexler. Stay black.
we're out.
Peace.